Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? What's up? Y'all already know who it is. It's the one they call Ooze. I'm back in the building. It's another week in the MELLO-ROOM.
Yes, sir.
Y'all already know. Got my nigga over there in the building.
Yeah, man.
Lucas.
I'm holding down the behind the glass today.
Yeah, he queuing the E and EQing. We got Ed in the building too, but you know Ed doing his 1-2 on certain things right now, so you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
You'll
you know,
probably
we all
see him
here.
passing by in the background.
Yeah, we all here. We rocking out, man. And today, you know, I got a special guest with me in the building today. You know, this is family for me. And I mean real family, like cut from the same blood. You already know.
718 chaps.
Yeah,
that's
you
all you need
already
to know.
He in the building and
Peace,
he rocking
beloveds.
out with me. You know, we gonna rock out with me today. We gonna chop it up. A lot of shit to chop it up about. A lot of shit going on.
Let's get to it.
The world is moving,
man.
y'all. We aren't at a standstill.
Baby.
You know what I mean? But yo, Lucas, what's going on, baby?
You already know, man. Just working hard, dog.
I feel you.
Always moving.
Big Luke.
I feel
that's
you,
my
man.
guy.
Feeling
What's
better,
good?
man.
Salute,
I know you
salute,
shit had
salute.
you down for a minute.
Salute.
Yeah,
salute.
man. I was a little under the weather. I'm just getting over it, but nothing serious.
Yeah. I know we back in the vibe. We supposed to put some work in this week. That, you know.
Hell
Shit,
yeah.
I've been chopped up with my own shit.
Better late
and I
than
know
never.
You've been
Better late
chopped
than
up
never.
with
Better
yours.
late
Yeah, I
than
know.
never.
You had a little dilemma and shit, right?
Yeah. I'm still getting that worked on. You know, worked on and worked out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shit getting right. So you know.
Yeah,
I
so
ain't
that's
complaining.
why we got Sunday Funday, man. We just chilling here. And
Yeah,
shit.
you know that's the vibe,
As
man.
we should.
I think we all
Facts.
needed this. Chaps, what's going on, family?
I'm regular Joe. You know me.
Ah.
Brooklyn native.
Yeah, man.
I'm where you at.
Yeah, you rocking
Wherever
out
we
with
at,
me.
that's where I'm at.
It's
so
a good look.
Salute to me. Salute to y'all.
Yeah, we
Peace,
appreciate
everybody.
it.
Love
Yeah.
and nothing but less. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Hey, what's up, man? I know you back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
just back here working, man. Stay busy.
that's what it is,
That's
man.
what it is,
I know
bro.
the people be asking. I ain't gonna lie, you be getting your reviews. My uncle was like, yo, man, where's the dude that be in the back? You know, he ain't been there lately.
Man,
I was like-
I'm too busy this week, man. I need somebody to help me take some of this work off my hands.
It's all good, man. Believe me, I know how that shit is, man. And it's the crazy thing, you know, we all go through, you know, crazy weeks, you know what I'm saying, through
Turmoil.
life. Yeah, you know,
Turmoil.
just cause what you
Right.
got going on with your home
Facts.
situations or
That's,
whatever.
that's the actual fact.
But to pull it together here every Sunday, you know, we do what we got to do to make it happen. So we here to rock out with y'all, man. Yo, it was good though, Mike, man. How's everything, man?
Man, I'm just chilling, dog. I'm back here trying to get all this shit adjusted.
I see
Make
you,
sure
I
I'm
see you.
sharing everything. Make sure y'all niggas is checking us out. You know, you see Ed in the background right now getting the Studio 1025 part together. Yo, for real, as I do this, yo, why don't you get a shout out, yo?
Yeah, you already know, man. We definitely want to give a big, huge shout out to our family over there at Ayers Printer and J Notes and the family. You already know. Jose, what's going on, family?
Shout out.
You know, he always rock out with us. Shout out also to the family over at iCravesDesserts.net. You know what I mean? For all your
Bless them.
edible treats and your
Hell yeah.
delectable goodies.
iCravesDessert.net.
Definitely reach out, you know, tap base with them, man. They got whatever you're really looking for. Any type of holiday events. Doesn't even have to be a holiday event. It really could be just because you want to satisfy that sweet tooth.
Facts.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? So definitely give a good look, you know what I mean? And if you like, reach out, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to show love, man. In today's world, that's what we lacking. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to reach out and, you know, definitely let somebody know that, yeah, you checking and you see what they doing. You know what I mean?
So what you been up to, Big Ooze, really?
I mean, you know me, man, just constantly working on something, you know, whether it be business itself, you know,
Yeah.
my day-to-day,
Yeah,
or whether it be business on other hands, in which, you know, that's my other hand, you feel me?
Hell yeah. He
But,
got the families out here right now chilling in the
Yeah,
mellow
yeah.
room
You
and
already,
shit.
you already.
Yeah,
We steady,
man,
we
y'all
steady
know.
moving. You know, anytime he
Fact.
tell me, I be telling him I'm gonna pull up. He like, yo, pull up.
Yeah.
Always good. You know what I mean? So I pulls up every chance.
Yeah, he
Thanks,
kept
man.
it
You
a
know,
buck, too.
family is family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Without family, you ain't nothing.
He hit me. He was like,
I
yo, what
mean-
you got going on? I just like, yo, I'm chilling. Actually, that's something, too, because it is Labor Day weekend. So, you know, shout out to everybody. You know, I mean, enjoy your Labor Day, man. I'm sure people doing
man,
it the
do
best
that.
that they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
due to, you know, the circumstances at hand or whatever.
Right.
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So, you know, I mean, I know everybody out there. Normalcy for everybody is normally they'd be at the beach. Everybody be doing they 1-2. And there's still people out there at the beach. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you out there being safe and keeping yourself safe.
Yeah, man,
You know what I
stay
mean?
safe.
Right,
Salute
and
to everybody.
practice distancing, people.
Yeah, you
Social
know.
distancing.
Social distancing is very important.
Yeah, you know.
It's very important. If y'all want to go out there and do this, that, and the third, please make sure you keep your distance.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you breathing on my neck when I go to Walmart. Please stay away from me. Because I'm not the kind of guy that's going to be nice and friendly. But this is a friendly show, so I'm going to be friendly, but stay off my neck.
Definitely.
Keep your distance. All right?
Hey, yo, man, what's your at on Facebook so I can tag it?
I'm Chipper Chaps at Facebook.com. I'm 718 Chaps on Instagram. I'm 718 Chaps on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Y'all
Chaps.
get into
There's only
it,
one
you know.
Chaps. Nobody could steal my name. If they did, they like, you reinventing yourself. You need to give me a royalty check.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? Because it's only one Chaps, man. I've been Chaps.
Boom, I
30
tagged
years.
you in it, homie.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right.
Now he tagged you.
All right.
But yeah, man. So I mean, you know, it's been a busy week, man. There's a lot going on, man. I've been checking out a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know, you got a lot going on with sports. Sports is definitely back in effect, you know.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
dope. It's crazy too, because for the first time yesterday, I got to check out a game.
Yeah.
And you know, me and my cousin actually, we were sitting there watching the game, and my cousin gave me that actual other view. You know what I'm saying? In which I didn't even really catch or pay attention to until somebody really like just
Brought it to your attention.
yeah,
Right,
peeled it back
right.
for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching the games, and for me, like, it really felt like no difference. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I'd be so locked into the
So
court.
watching
Yeah,
the
right,
game
right.
anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
You
so
know what
locked
it is?
into that.
It's like me, yo. We used to
rectangle.
play ball, so like we over there reading the plays. You're
Yeah.
like, damn, back door. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
you
he
know
missed
what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
I'm
You know
seeing
what I'm
it.
saying?
Right.
That's what I'm looking at when I'm watching the game. I'm looking at the blown opportunities of a pass because
Yeah,
of cut
yeah.
and shit like that. You
Nah,
know
when
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
there, I said, look at this.
Yeah, and he was like, yo, I
they
can't
making
do
noise.
this.
They got the fake noise for the
That
somebody
shit's trippy,
somebody
son.
do a little crossover. They got
Yeah,
the fake.
Yeah, I ain't even heard that shit
Dude,
yet.
that's good. Come on.
He was like, I can't do this.
I
This
can't
is
do
blowing
that.
mine.
It's blowing-
You know, because we sitting there chilling, you know, so you already know I'm getting mellow.
Sorry, y'all.
He mellow, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So he like, yo,
Sorry,
cuz,
y'all.
I don't know how you could do this. This shit is blowing mine.
Yeah, nah. It's like, come on. We came from the sport. You played the game.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
played the
definitely.
game.
That's
we
a whole
came from
fact.
the game. You understand what I'm saying? As a player,
Yeah,
not just a person that just watch. You played the game.
that's a whole
So
fact.
the whole thing about the game was having a crowd.
Yeah.
If you went through, if
element
you
of
had
it.
a game and there was no crowd there, it'd be a regular game.
feel like I'm playing a game
But
on
when
the
you
block.
got the game and you got the whole crowd, it's like I gotta perform because there's too many eyes on
Yeah.
me.
And even the games on the
Yeah,
block,
yeah,
them
yeah.
shits create crowds. Like
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying. The opportunity and you know that had that hook credit
Mm-hmm.
because you get that credit when if you put in work on one of them on that type of time.
Yeah.
People looking at you when you go back to the block like, yo, you killed that boy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
killed,
that's a
yo,
whole
you put
fact.
that work in.
That's a whole fact. So
You
you know,
understand?
as we
Yeah.
was watching the game, it was crazy that it was like, you know, it was bugged out because I'm like, yo, I'm locked in, and cuz like, yo, this shit blowing my
Nah,
eyes,
it was-
man.
it was-
I
it was
gotta
killing
go
me.
over
It was
here.
killing
So
me.
you know, he was all over the place. I'm locked in watching the games. But nah, you know, it's been a lot going on in the entertainment world. There's some TV shows coming back
Right,
that everybody
right.
like to watch. That
What
know,
you feel about that new Power?
I mean, I ain't even catch it yet, and I know some of y'all out there did catch it because I know
Yo, you
I'm fire
talking
sticked
over
up
the
too.
mic, yo.
Huh?
You over top of
I
it.
know. I'm fire sticked up
Nah,
too.
you good.
I was leaning crazy.
Yeah.
I'm fire sticked up too, so you know, I know a lot
you
of
got
people.
all the little illegal shits you got going on.
Yeah. So I already know some people did get to check it out before me because I seen people post it on Instagram. It's crazy that you know you
saying,
can
but
wake
without
up and
Ghost,
see that
there's
shit.
no Power without Ghost.
We got to. I don't know that.
We
That
don't even
hasn't.
know if he got killed or not.
But that remains to be seen. You know what
So
I'm
we
saying?
You know
gotta
he
wait
got
3 years
shot,
to find
dog.
out.
We know he got
We know
killed.
we know he got clapped.
We
But
know he got killed.
Do we know what the outcome
That
is?
if he lived or
So we
not.
gotta wait 3 years.
No.
To
We
find
know
out?
the outcome. He dead.
Okay.
We know that.
Nah,
Outcome.
we don't know that.
Yeah, we do. He dead right now.
Oh.
So the show, he dead.
All right, yo, y'all need to call in, man. Listen, man. They said Ghost. He said Ghost dead. Y'all
the
believe?
show- well,
y'all need
check
to
it.
call in. Oh, check into the show.
To the
send
last
send
of
a
the
link.
viewers, he's dead. He got shot. You know they
But
they
did he
didn't show the
die?
funeral and all that, but they charged Tasha.
Right.
So Tasha's in jail. So obviously
right.
he's got to be dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She
and
didn't deal
according
with
to
us.
that, they found the body then.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
You,
like that.
exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
So you think he dead, big bro?
I mean, I don't really watch it that much, but the way he's explaining it, I would assume that they would
But
make
they
it.
never show him being.
I
buried.
know.
they
I don't
never
know.
did.
And
They
like,
never did.
and I like shit like that, and I would
I know,
hope,
but
I would
the-
hope
but
that
the
they
thing
do
is- the
some
thing
shit
is,
like
we gotta
that.
wait 3 years to find out whether he dead
If
or
they
alive.
did or not.
Nah, I mean,
Because now they got Mary J. Blige, they got the whole Method Man, they got the Book of Ghosts now.
well, this is
So
still
is
tied
this
into
like
him.
the
So
build
you're
up?
gonna find
Yes,
out
sir.
more. You're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
find out more of that situation through this season.
Okay.
Because this is still tied into him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
The whole Power Book 2. Now, when you get to those later chapters, that's where you're going to be saying, forget Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get
Ghost
into like
Power, that's the reason we
I
watched
feel
it.
you.
Ghost and Tommy was the reason
I
we
feel
watched
you.
Power.
But when you get into so when you get into Power Book 3, which I believe is like the Rise of Kanan, you're gonna see a young Ghost and Tommy. You're gonna see Kanan in Ghost's position at that time.
You know, that's when Kanan put them on.
Yeah,
he was their boss.
Exactly. So
Right,
you know, I mean, his name and who he is as a character is always gonna linger through seasons.
Yeah.
But they're just switching the focal point. I do believe.
No, I can understand that. I can actually run with that.
Because you got to look at it. They made
From
the
a
kid
perspective, I can run
Tyreek
with
such
that.
a hated character. You know what I'm saying? That fan base grew so much on that character.
Yeah.
So it would have
get
been. It's smart. You know, it's genius almost to switch the focal point of the show to him and carry on with other ideas.
Yeah, at least to keep the show relevant and keep going. You know,
Yeah,
kind
you know
of follow
that's
what
just
the
the
fans.
genius of
Is
him.
it relevant or is it stretching?
I guess it depends on who's watching.
That's good point. Good point.
And
Because
I
I
think
don't
both. I
really
think a little
watch
bit of
Power,
both.
so for me, if I was to go into it right now, it would be fresh. So I'd be like, "Oh
You know,
shit,
you're a
this is
newbie.
crazy."
You're a
and
newbie.
shit.
You're a newbie.
See,
to the
and
whole
the dope
scenario.
shit about it is that if you're a person that you like to binge watch shit, because I know people out there that'll watch fucking
I watched the
10,
episodes.
12 episodes a day.
Yeah.
So if you one of those people, for regular Power, you got fucking 6 seasons to go through, 5, 6 seasons that you could go through strong.
Facts.
To get you up to
that is
present
a fact.
day.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, so you
but
know.
But look, outside of that, the best show, hands down. Now we talking about shows and we talking about TV.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Wire. Nothing beats The Wire.
Nah, that's a classic.
yeah, that's-
a
Nothing
classic.
beats
That's
The Wire.
like originator.
Everybody watch The Wire.
That's a classic.
The
It's
Wire
it's some new
is
shit out there,
that.
but the Wire is just all time classic type
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
That
You know
was
what I'm
was
saying?
Raw Baltimore back in the
That
day.
shit
Well,
brought you a
Bodymore
lot.
Murderland.
Yeah, that shit
these
brought
guys
you
is
in-
not playing.
and deep
Hell
to
nah.
it. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? But it
Druid
was
Hill
some dope
Park. That's how
shows.
Drew Hill got their name. They got the name from the park. It's Druid Hill Park.
Yeah, 'cause they're
Drew
from
Hill
that
started
area,
their name
right?
Drew Hill, but it was Druid Hill Park.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
that's
see,
facts.
I got history for you.
Fun facts for you. That's
Fun
yeah,
fact.
fun
Fun fact.
You already
Snapple
know.
fact of the day. If you twist the top and
But
you look
yeah.
under, I just told you something.
But you know, actually, yeah, man. So if y'all haven't seen it, I know y'all gonna check it out tonight. You know, tonight is the premiere episode of it.
Right,
For those of you that haven't seen it, go check out Power. You know, get a look at Mary J. Blige, Method Man. You know, check out the genius of 50. You know, because he did a lot of writing and a lot of producing on that show, and it's his show. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? Definitely go check it out, man. On other news, man, I don't know if you got to see it or any of y'all got to see it, but they did the versus battle this week of the Brandy and Monica situation.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that. You know, we gotta at least play an
Nah, but they
artist
got so
song
many
first before we
memes.
get into most
Yeah,
conversation.
Nah, you know, we gonna get into that. I'm
They
just
got
saying,
so many memes of
I'm just
Monica
throwing it in the
outfit.
air
Oh, don't do
that
that.
went down this week.
Oh, let me say this real quick too, man. Before we forget.
What's up?
Yo, anybody who's tuning in right now in the beginning, there's gonna be a question coming up soon, and that question you got to get the answer. You know, by the end of the podcast, answer the first person to answer in the comments section correctly will win themselves a motherfucking T-shirt.
Indeed.
And we got a new design, so you'll get the new design T-shirt and the new mask to go with it. If you can tune in, man, we trying to get you guys engaged. So, you know, we trying to offer a little bit of incentive, you know
And
what
it's
I mean?
crazy because y'all going to be the first one with it because I ain't even got my
Facts.
cut yet.
Exactly. See, I ain't
You
got
know
one
what I'm
on now.
saying?
If y'all
So,
looking, I ain't got one. So look,
Definitely y'all guys
y'all
tune
gonna beat
in,
us
tag
to the
your
punch.
friends, you know what I mean?
Tag
Get
your
your
friends, tag a
involved.
friend, and tag a friend.
Yeah, you already know. Get your friends involved because, you know, if they got the answer, hey, fuck it, maybe they got the chance to win something.
Hell
you know what I mean?
hell yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
what
up.
we about, man.
That's
We
what's
about
up.
reaching out.
That's
But
what's
on that
up.
note,
Hell
let's do what we do normally here in the Mellow Room. Mike, I know you got some music lined up that we could jump into.
Hell yeah. So I was thinking of playing Equan Keith, the first guy today.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
definitely,
'Cause,
I second that motion.
yeah, because I was feeling him and
the
shit.
joint is dope. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The cut he got is dope, and definitely we want to know more about him. So, you know,
Yeah, and I want
let's
to give him
definitely
some
put it out
spins
there.
and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's put it out there. You
All right,
already
so
know.
I'm going to ask you, what you want to play, New York or 5G?
You know I want to hear New York.
All right.
We could play
New
5G.
York's in the building today.
Yeah,
we
we
only
New York
got
in the building.
You know
Yeah,
what I
we
mean?
could play
Brooklyn
5G
Bullies.
a little later, but we're gonna play New York right now.
Facts, yo. So, yo, man, shout out Equan Keith. I'm going to tag him in the comments, yo.
Big shout out, Equan.
Big shout out,
this
homie.
is New
Big
York,
shout out, man.
man.
Do your thing, bro. Do your
Facts.
thing.
So it's Equan Keith, New York. Y'all, let's do it.
Yep.
Niggas shit on they fam, credit card scam, snitch on they mans. Streets in New York. Niggas frontin' on the gram, but the only hands kill you for the bands. In the streets in New York. Niggas rock Timbs and J's, push and catch a fade, find a way to get paid. In the streets in New York. In the streets in New York. In the streets in New York. In the streets in New York.
From the place where the scariest dudes are shooters. Cause me smoking like hookah. Belt they cheese like it's Gouda. Touch the meaning Sierra mean gangsters like in their future. Dudes that used to be hoopers. Now the ones selling Buddha. Jugging, busting maneuvers. Damn, I'm on my building rooftop. Observing all the chaos occurred in a few blocks. I'm thinking about the Willie Lynch letter and Tupac. And if he was allowed to see how stupid dudes got. But who's not? Drug dealing, dreaming, thinking with the hood mentality. We smoke a lot of weed to escape our reality. Everything is convenient that's surrounding me. Shopping malls, food, liquor stores, I ain't gotta leave. Fighting for Jordans instead of healthcare. With people relying on wicked welfare. I'm feeling like we in hell here. You wanna survive and you gotta make it yourself here. In the streets of New York.
Niggas shit on they fam, credit card scam, snitch on they mans. Streets in New York. Niggas frontin' on the gram, but the only hands kill you for the bands. In the streets in New York. Niggas rock Timbs and J's, push and catch a fade, find a way to get paid. In the streets in New York. 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 Niggas selling right on the corner. Rocker skinny and bomber. She's cold and getting warmer. No kid, that's for Obama. Buying cars in the projects. Selling side with no progress. Gotta change up your mindset. Put some liquor, we only digest. Hit the 24-hour, we get fried. Runners overpaid, we struggle just to get by. Pee in the hallway, steps, we doing foreplay. The only way out is rapping the ball play. You could try to preach every day and you could try to say it, but New Yorkers only listen what Jay saying. Who dreamers turning niggas that is trapping? The corny niggas turn to fake IG rapping. This shit is real in the city. Ladies got more heart than most niggas. Nowadays the humble niggas be the killer. If you hustle part-time then you a fake dealer. Don't complain, do your time, then that's when it gets realer. Niggas shit on they fam, credit card scam, snitch on they mans. Streets in New York. Niggas frontin' on the gram, but the only hands kill you for the bands. In the streets in New York. Niggas rock Timbs and J's, push and catch a fade, find a way to get paid. In the streets in New York. 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 In the streets in New York.
Yeah, we back in the building. It's another
Back at
Sunday. It's
Back
the
at it.
MELLO-ROOM. We here. You know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in and rocking out with us. And for everybody that ain't there or getting tuned in, join us on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Facebook Live. You can also join us on YouTube Live. We rock out there too. You know what I mean? Also, if y'all want to reach out to us on all platforms, we are on Instagram. We are on all that other shit. So
Yeah, man. And yo, any artist that wants to send in their music to let us blast off, man, send it to that email above, yo. MELLO-ROOM at 1025gmail.com.
Indeed.
And
indeed.
we'll put your music up, man, and we'll start doing a little bit of more like, you know, not battling with the music, but, you know, giving them incentives, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
First
Open
play,
the door. Open the
fifth
door.
play, and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
I
that.
mean, you got to think
Fresh
about it.
play, like you said, fresh play.
Yeah, and you got to look at it. It's a lot we could do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And we can also add more incentive to it once we, you know, because I ain't gonna lie, we got a large arsenal of music right now. It's been
Right.
shout out to all
Right.
the artists that sent us music.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Peace.
Shout out to the Lady T's, the Hanzo Blades. You know what I'm MPZ, So Jizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mike
man.
Peasy. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all. You know what I mean? And it's a long list of the other ones that
Yo,
sent
a bunch of
music.
local dudes.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yo, man, and it's crazy because I reached Rob Dent actually reached out because I had posted something under one of his comments and shit.
That's what's
And
up.
I was supposed to get back to him this week, and I'm sorry, brother, if you tune in and you see this, I didn't get back to you yet. I've been kind of under the weather, but we definitely want to have you on next Sunday.
Yeah, that's what's up. We would definitely love to do that.
So I will
you know
be
what I mean?
I'll be hitting him up this week too and shit.
Yeah, and he ain't no stranger. He ain't a stranger to us, but you know it'll be a new scene for him. So it'd be dope to get Rob Denner.
Yeah. He was like, yo, it's right down the street.
Oh, see, so that means he even closer than we even know. So that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, for all of those, man, the door's always open, man. We here at Studio 1025. You know, the address, Mike could throw that out there for y'all. You know what I mean?
4937 South Orange Ave, man.
Yeah, man, that's a whole
Orlando,
fact.
Florida.
That's a whole
Orlando,
fact. So, you know,
Florida.
y'all can always come through, get with us, rock out with us, promote your music. If you got an artist or a friend doing they want to, come through and, you know, promote them. You know, it's just another platform for them to stand on.
Get yourself heard.
Yeah,
Come
man,
through us and get
especially if
yourself heard.
we start growing a bigger fan base, man. I want to throw the phone number in there for the show too. We have call-ins and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I ain't getting into that yet though.
We can set up like a top 10, a hot one, a hot 20, you know what I mean? Blazing 20, however we want to do it, you know. But and that all takes interaction from y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we keep saying log on, join us, subscribe.
Just follow
lock
the movement.
in,
The movement
tell a
is
friend to tell a
positive.
friend.
Is black entertainment.
There
It's
you
positive
go.
movements. So follow the movement. It's nothing. It's not. This is all black owned business. So you follow that movement, and you're gonna be successful with following it. Because you know what? If you got something going on with your life, you could propose it through this channel.
Yep.
This channel is open for you to propose what you're doing with yourself.
That's a whole fact.
So if you're doing something good for yourself, propose it. Come on, you got a platform right here.
That's a whole
Come
fact.
say something.
So, yo, Mike, what we got going on in today in hip hop history?
All right, so we're gonna go through today in hip hop history first, up to today, because it's funny because I guess I would assume because it's Labor Day area, not a lot of things get released around this time in music.
Well, I mean, you're right, because weeks prior to this, it was a lot coming out.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming all of those releases would be your lead up to party on this weekend.
Right. And so there's only about 7 that led up to last week, you know, from the countdown last week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through it and then pay attention because at the end of this is gonna be the question for the podcast. So whoever tunes in, man, pay attention to this part because at the end of this we're gonna have a question. And if you get that question right, first person in the comments to get it right before we end this podcast, obviously we'll bring it up and shit. But if you get him right, then we're gonna get your information and we're gonna send you a T-shirt and mask on me and Ooz's behalf and shit. New design and all.
Get in, y'all. It's free gear. Why not get it?
All right, yo. All right, so let's get into it, man.
All right.
First up in hip hop history, man, MC Shan. He was born today, 1965, man.
Wow, that's super dope. Damn, that's the same year my mom's was born, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Sean.
Government name Sean Moltke, I guess. I'm not.
Sean Moltke. Shout out to Sean Moltke.
He's known for obviously the song "The Bridge" was like one of his biggest songs.
The
you know what I'm
Bridge.
saying?
Of course.
And if you didn't know, he also did a collab with Snow in the song "Informer." He collabed with him in that.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's MC Shan, man. Shout out MC Shan.
Shout out to MC
Happy
Shan
birthday,
on that,
brother.
man. Happy birthday, brother.
Round of applause.
I can't even tell you what the age is right now. I can't do the math. I don't know what the age, what his birthday age is.
I mean, he be 55.
65.
55.
Yeah. Facts, yeah, okay.
55.
Yeah. Yo, you gotta go through or something?
60. He's born in 65.
He was born in 65. He'd be 55. My mom was born in 55.
Oh.
I mean, my mom's was
Yo,
born
all
in
right,
65.
yo, shout out to Cypher. He's out of the building and shit real quick.
Syph exiting the building.
Syph, peace.
MELLO-ROOM land.
You already know.
Round of applause to Syph.
Yeah. You already know. So we're gonna lock in next week, brother.
Facts, yo.
Yes,
That's what
sir.
it is. That's what it is.
All right, let's move on real quick, then.
What we got next up in
All
hip hop
right,
history?
remember, man, pay attention if y'all tuning in, man. We got a question at the end. You can win some free merch, man. We'll send it out to you. All right, next up, yo. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this dude, Big Ooze. Ant from Atmosphere.
Ant from Atmosphere.
All right, so
Atmosphere sounds familiar. I know it's a group.
okay, so there's the producer from that group is called. His name was Ant, or his nickname or whatever. His real name is Anthony Davis.
Oh.
He's a producer. He's been on like a lot of. I didn't write down the names of a lot of the groups that were there that he did.
Okay.
But it's not like people that I would name and you'd be like, oh yeah, it's you got to be like.
Yeah, he's a giant more on the underground scene.
Right. But I did come across. He did the remix of MF Doom's Whole Cakes in 2004.
Okay.
So if anybody's familiar with that, he's also produced 2 albums. In 2001, it was called Melodies and Memories, and then in 2000 and I can't believe I fucked up like that. 2005, Melodies and Memories, 85 through 89. So I would assume they're like beats or maybe some songs that he produced. I guess.
You got to check it out at some point.
Yeah. So happy birthday to
Big
Anthony
shout out
Davis.
and happy birthday to him as well.
Hell yeah.
Round of applause.
You already know. This is history for y'all.
Hell yeah.
Learn
So
something.
next up, here we go, man. Now this is pretty dope, yo.
Young MC.
Yeah, Young MC, man. He released his debut album, Stone Cold Rhyming, September 5th, 1989.
Wow.
Shit, would you? I was like, what?
I was
like
10.
6.
I was 10.
Yeah, that's 6 years old right there.
I'm 70s baby. I was
That's
10 at the
crazy.
time.
So, yo, there's actually a pretty cool thing about Young MC, man. He was what does it say here? He was also did acting and shit like that. Did roles in TV. Some of the roles, 2002, he was in Weakest Link. 2004, he did a movie called Zero Sum.
Okay.
He was the main character in that shit.
Damn, that's what's up. He actually played the leading role.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
2005, he was in Celebrity Fit Club.
I actually remember that.
You remember that shit?
remember that.
No.
And then he was also in the best damn club, the best damn sports show ever.
Oh shit.
Remember that show?
I do remember.
He
that
was
show.
in that shit. He was also in a movie called Up in the Air that starred George Clooney.
That's what's
Oh, wow.
up.
with
Yeah,
George
Can't
Clooney.
remember what year that was.
You were with the big homies.
Yeah, with the heavy hit on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Facts.
Big
Yeah.
shout out to Young MC.
He's
man.
British born,
Shout out to
Jamaican
you,
parents, yo.
That's what's up, man.
And,
definitely. He definitely a trailblazer.
And you said today's birthday, right?
Yeah. Oh no,
Happy
no.
birthday.
Today
No,
was the
today was the
release of his
release.
debut album, So Cold.
Happy release day, bro.
The single off of that is called Bust a Move, I think.
Well, then we gonna bust a move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gonna bust a move, Wody.
Right, facts. We gonna bust a move right over to my state, yo.
Ah.
Jersey.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, this shit bring back like OG memories because like my pops is old school, but he was young. You know what I'm saying? So he used to run around Newark, East Orange, all these places. He used to bump into these niggas.
Patterson.
Yeah, all of that shit, nigga. I ran through there too, but you know, my dad, grew up when he was young. So when I was being a baby, he was doing all that shit.
Yeah.
So Naughty by Nature, bro. He's ran into these niggas
you going
on
back with
personal
the
level
naughty.
shit. Yeah.
Let's get it.
1990s.
Naughty by Nature released their self-titled second album September 3rd, 1991, man.
Wow, 91.
And like I said, they're from East Orange. You know, did you know that their actual first album was called Independent Leader? And that had a big mentorship by Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Hun Shakem.
Yeah, for that album and
Yeah,
shit to put that out. That was like
Definitely,
under
man.
them.
Shout out and salute to all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah. Shout out to
Definitely,
the queen.
in my opinion,
Latifah,
Tretch, one of
man,
the
she's
most
the
underrated
she
MCs
helps.
of
She
all
helps.
time.
Oh hell
everybody.
yeah, and you say that, and because it's crazy you say that because I actually wrote this down for a reason. The Naughty by Nature got seven albums, studio albums. That's dope.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm
is dope.
saying? They got 1 Grammy and 1 American Music Award. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't get talked about, but they got stats.
They got stats. Exactly.
They established.
That's why I say, man, shout out and salute to them majorly, man.
Salute to them, yeah, of course. Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Parade.
Hell yeah, son. That's I grew up on that shit too, though.
They gave you anthems.
Nothing better than that.
Look at
you
it
can
for
play that at any cookout.
4 consecutive
That's a cookout. You can play that at any cookout.
And any race.
Hip Hop Parade.
At any race, dog. Any race could play that song.
Yeah.
Because they don't really cuss in it too much, and it's too fast for any regular person to even catch that shit. They'll just be there and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
No, but shout out to Naughty by Nature. Yo, y'all guys is pioneers, man.
Legends, man.
Legends.
All right,
Give your roses while y'all here.
Facts. So moving on, and we was just speaking about this dude earlier off camera, yo. Master P.
He definitely was.
And this is on September 2nd, he released his 6th album called Ghetto D, and that's 1997. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's fucking familiar with Master P. He's a rapper, philanthropist, actor. He was a basketball player, record producer. Just quick insights. He got 15 studio albums.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And he had a small stint with Charlotte Hornets and the Toronto Raptors. And he also has a label called GMGB, which is something mixed music. I can't remember the name. I should have wrote it down. But yeah, he got his own.
So he still got the new No Limit though.
Well, yeah, of course, No Limit is like what he is, but he has like a whole nother like music franchise
entity,
called GMGB and shit.
Yeah. Well, talking about Master P, as you bring his name up, did you see what happened when his brother, because Kim Kardashian and Monica, done.
Oh yeah, I know
they
you're talking about.
fighting to get him released.
Yeah, I know you're talking
about.
And
he said no. He didn't personally say to them, that's my princess. That's my. But
like those are my
he took
people.
It wrong. No, he took it like he said, well, he called him his princess. What about my mama? What about my dude? Don't be mad at somebody trying to help him.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, no, P. Look, all respect to you, P. Come on, my G.
Yeah, that's kind of like because
you throwing shade.
It's just a misread of comments, probably. When you can't hear what a person's saying and you gotta read what a person's saying, you never.
He could have been joking.
Understand.
Nah, but you don't joke with somebody that's sitting behind there for life.
Yeah,
that's not a joke. I mean, my G, would you find that funny?
I don't think
I'm sitting behind the wall.
I just think
I'm in the 6x12.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think it's funny. I wouldn't personally do it myself, but you never know what people got going on and shit.
But that's why I say too, when you can't hear what when you can't hear the words that a person's saying, and you gotta read them.
My brother said something. Sorry, Master P.
You never really know. You never know how to take it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. Sorry, Master P.
So I mean, at the end of the day, man, they all. I would hope that they all pushing for it. You know what I'm saying? Because definitely you want to free that brother, free C Murder. You know what I'm saying? And he's devoted a lot of time
That's
to
the main thing
that's
of it
the
all.
Objective.
Like anything else that's said underline that shouldn't even matter to us or the people that said it.
Thankfully.
No, that's a fact.
I mean, and you really got to look at it. Thankfully, it's a committee of people outside of Master P and his family that are pushing for the same objective. Yeah. And it's rare that you get that committee of outside help along from what you have within your inner circle.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could stand here and we could say free somebody all day if that person is only in line to us. But when you get another line of people that are screaming it and they don't even really know this person, that speaks a lot. That speaks volumes.
That is actual.
Yeah, that's facts.
I can attest to that.
Let's not get too far in there, but I get that's very true and shit.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, if you're tuning in, man, stay tuned. There's 2 more things, and then I'm going to ask a question. And if you get this question right in the comments first, because I can read the comments as they come in. If you get it right first, I will ask you for your information. You'll win yourself a free T-shirt and a mask.
That's a whole fact. Uncle Glenn, what up? I see you on the line.
Yo, shout out everybody who's tuned in, man. If I didn't get to wave at you, man, I will in a bit.
Yeah, y'all ready?
Excuse me. All right, next up on Today in Hip Hop History. Like I said, there's some good ones, but not a lot.
There's a really good one.
All right, hell yeah! And I brought this up last week. This is what's crazy. This is I'm gonna bring it back a memory. I think it's the first song or there's one song that they got a sample of a cop, just like the cop siren is just like whoo, like how you know how they just hit it on you.
Yeah.
So I used to have big speakers. So one night, I was just down in the basement. I put the speakers on full blast. I put the CD right to the shit, paused it, and I played the shit full blast. I had my whole family staring out the windows and shit. It's one of my favorite albums and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You have a whole family staring at the window.
And a big salute to
They was
Fat
like, oh
Joe,
shit, the
man.
cops was outside. I was like, damn, that shit worked.
And
But
the album we talking about
Yeah,
is Don Cartagena, Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
Shout
salute
out,
to him on that
big
one.
homie.
You know what I'm saying?
Rapper and actor, man.
Yeah, rapper, actor,
And the
business
Terror Squad
mogul.
label.
Got
He-
sneaker
mogul.
stores now, because he's gonna open
That's
up
the big
multiple
homie.
sneaker stores.
Love
Yeah.
Joe.
And his
Yeah.
new podcast shows he got going
My
on.
G, he just got the deal with I believe it's through Revolt.
Yeah.
And it's for his own web show.
Oh,
you know
you talking
what I'm
about
saying?
the Joper?
The
Yeah,
Joper
yeah.
experience.
Shout out to the Joper
Yeah,
experience.
and shout out to him, because the guest that he has coming on there, it's unbelievable. He keeps somebody that you like, oh shit.
And it's entertaining.
The crazy shit about
It's
it,
entertaining.
it's definitely entertaining. And the craziest shit about it is that when you really when you check out Fat Joe in these Joper shows, you know what I'm saying? He got specific stories and moment in time
Right.
where he spent with every one of these people that he's interviewing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
he got stories with these people.
yeah, so to actually see damn, for years, you've been in the music industry, been doing your thing, been famous, but you actually have personal relationships with all of these people.
Yeah.
You were really in the mix.
Hell
man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's people
rare,
like that like him and Nori are like great people to do these
shout out to
shows
Nori.
for.
Yeah, shout
That's
out
my
to
guy.
him.
Because they used to be all in the mix and they're characters themselves.
Right.
So for them to have shows, they're already comfortable with these people as characters they were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when they bring them on the show, it's just that more genuine of a show. That's why I like fucking Drink Champ
And
show.
what I was saying is what make it so super dope is with all of these, I just seen the Joper show with him and Shaq.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they was chopping it up. And with all of them, he give
yeah,
you
Allen
moments
Iverson,
and
he
he
had a
throw
few guys,
information
right.
out there that you really didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He be like, did you know that when you was doing that, the nigga right next to you had on red sneakers? With the...
Hey.
Nah,
He said those was my
Nah, man,
sneakers.
no, but yeah, specific, like details.
Specific, that much in
Detail,
detail.
it's
Even
detail,
for him and Shaq, he was
Facts.
talking about, he wasn't even going through a situation, but the tabloids and all the shit was putting out negative shit, like he was getting a divorce or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, Shaq reached out to him because of what he seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
to
Shaq,
prove that
first
shit.
thing he said on the phone to him was like, yo, don't lose your family, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let that go
You
down
know,
like
family
that.
always first.
You
Shout
know,
out to
and
my
that-
family.
and
Shout out
mind
to
you,
my wife.
Yeah, definitely. Big shout out. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's
So
And-
shout out our
Me too.
family. Make some noise for our families.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
shout
a
out my
whole
wife,
fact.
too.
We all love
But,
our families. over
that,
there.
and that was crazy because it was you see a person like Fat Joe, you was with Shaq, ball player. Then you was with, an actress because you done interviewed actress on the show. You know what I'm saying? And you got personal times and experiences you had over here. So, that's just a testament to how
But
cool
ain't
of a
Shaq
person
married
you
to a
are.
homegirl from the Flavor of Love show?
I don't think
Hoops?
he's married to her. I know they had a little thing going on.
I don't know
for
if
a
he's
while.
I think
married
he got
to
married to
her.
Hoops. I think he married Hoops.
I think so. I feel like you're
Yeah,
right.
I think he married Hoops.
But I don't know
that,
if it
that was the name,
stayed.
right? Hoops.
I
Am
don't-
am
yeah,
I correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was right. Her name was Hoop.
I don't
Hoops
know
is
if
bad.
it,
I
I don't
ain't
know if
no-
it
ain't nothing
happened.
wrong with
I don't know if
Hoops.
they still
But
are
she mad
married.
little when he over there I don't see
His wife was
I don't
short, though.
Shawnee a little taller.
Everybody's short the fucking
Shawn-
Shaq.
Hey, exactly. Thank you.
Shawnee
Everybody
short.
You
short
short
to
the
Shaq.
Shaq,
Maybe he's
nigga.
gonna walk with Shaq like
That nigga 8 feet
I'm
tall.
average.
Yeah, nah, Shawnee's short, though.
That
She
nigga
not
8
short like
feet
Hoops.
tall,
Nah,
bro.
she is. I seen her in person. She's
Oh.
short.
I mean, regardless, well, look, Shaq, shout out to you, man, and do what you
Yeah,
do.
shout out to the Diesel. But
Peace,
big
God.
shout out to Fat Joe, man.
All right,
Yeah, yo,
Last,
peace,
uh,
beloved.
man.
Peace, beloved.
Yeah,
Correct.
man. And what was that again? What did we say? Oh, he released his third album, Don Cartagena. If
Definitely.
we didn't say that, on September 1st, 1998.
That's legendary right there.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite albums by him. Like, I used to play that shit back to back. Not just the cop sound thing. I used to just like how that shit bumped. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like,
Definitely. That's a whole
And
fact.
he bought the best Spanish rapper alive. I mean, well, that's not in the hand no more. Big Pun.
yeah, true.
That's a whole
Rest in
fact.
peace, Big Pun.
All right, next
We love
up,
you.
yo, and this is stupid super legend, Fab Five Freddy, man. And he was born August 31st, 1959.
Wow, man. Shout out to Fat
If
Freddy.
some people who don't really aren't understand who Fab Five Freddy is, his name is Fred Brathwaite. Can't say that shit.
Brathwaite?
Yeah, Brathwaite. He was a visual artist, a filmmaker, and a pioneer. He was the first host of MTV Raps. You over at MTV Raps?
MTV Raps.
Definitely.
Oh, wow.
The way he got his
Definitely
start was he was a camera operator for the Glenn O'Brien show called TV Party. So he was the camera operator for another dude's show called TV Party, and every once in a while he would sit down with him and chop it up on the show. So that's basically how Fab Five Freddy got into basically, being the host of MTV Raps and shit like that.
That's super dope,
Yeah,
man. Hey, yo, Jesse James, peace, King. I see you on the check-in, too. You already know, but nah, that is dope about Fab Five Freddy, man, and that's like a hip-hop
Appreciate
legend.
that, brother.
You got to look at it, even for what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
That's a legend and a pioneer for what we
we even doing right now.
For what we're sitting here
That's why.
doing
That's
right
why,
now.
when I wrote it down, I didn't put whatever. It says pioneer. I was like, shit, that's what he is.
Yeah.
Like
fact.
everything that we talking about right now, hip hop wise,
That's a whole
camera
fact.
wise, music. He was there. So
That's a whole fact. That's why I say it's crazy how it all come full circle.
Facts,
Shout out to Fab Five Freddy, man.
Yo, so shout out to all the gentlemen today on Today in Hip Hop History, yo. And if you tuned in, man, and you just tuning in and you get to hear this question, if you answer this question in the comments first, because I can see who hits it first, you will win a T-shirt at the end. Well, a T-shirt and a mask.
There you
That's a
go.
whole
New
fact.
design and all. So I'm going to hit you with the question. Make sure you pay attention, yo. And this has to do with the first person I brought up. What was MC Shan's single in 2013, I believe? Right? It was?
Yep.
In 2013.
What
So-
was that MC Shan single that released in 2013? And it was a crazy question.
Get it right.
When I hit me, I was like, MC Shan?
Yeah.
2013.
Facts.
So, a lot of times we forget, you know what I'm saying? And
That these people still around, man.
And it's dope, because it shows that testament that music is timeless. You know what I'm saying? You can be of any age and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
So definitely, definitely check in, go Google, do your research.
Yeah, get
Let
that
us
shirt
know
and that mask.
what was
You
that
need
single
that in
that
your
was
life.
released.
Yo, Jesse
Come
James, you
get
got
that.
till the end of the show, brother. And I'm sorry, that's wrong. So I
Yeah, it
can't
wasn't
say
the
no
bridge,
more. I
Jesse
can't say
James.
no
It
more
wasn't
than
the
that till the
bridge.
end of the show. But I'm gonna say the question again. What was MC Shan's single in the year 2013? So you can look it up. I don't give a fuck how you get the answer, but you got till the end of the show to get it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a whole fact.
So
on
yo, with that
note,
being said, yeah, we
gonna
gonna play a motherfucking
joint, man.
jam.
We definitely gonna play a new joint or another joint from one of our new artists. Let's get into the
Yeah.
Let's drop something from let me see who we gonna drop from.
Pick the mic up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let's see who we gonna drop one from.
I was just gonna go in here and hit somebody, but yeah, pick somebody, dog. We'll see.
Let's go to Low Life Joe.
Low Life Joe.
You already know. Shout out to my homie Joel.
Low life.
And that was Ocean Crashing.
Yeah, that was Ocean's Crashing.
Ocean's crashing.
Yeah, so just give him a little backstory on that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's off of an EP that he put together with a group of his. You know what I mean? It's called On the Way to the Beach. Dope EP. You know what I mean? A lot of joints on it. I've actually got to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the dope thing about it is it got just the sound, the whole sound of it.
Quality
you know what
music.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I love that
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Sounds
great
good,
music.
yo.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And it's definitely
Shout out to
different.
you,
You know,
pal.
it's definitely appealing to ears. So, you know what I mean? Let's check it out. Let's get into it. Ocean's Crashing by the homie Low Life Joe.
Facts, yo. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, you already know. We got to tag him up.
You know.
Beast Mode Production.
On the way up to the beach, puffing the cloud of some sheesh. Please let me think. Meet up the plug and head east. Passing the torch to a sheet. Watch you burn up in your sleep. Pass it to me, little Bo Peep. Ayy, yeah. Riding in peace. Passes repeats. Back to the beach. Ayy, yeah. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off.
Don't you know life is a beach, huh? My diamonds hit like a wave by the sail, cheap up a perk, this ain't COD, bitch, I'm a DOG, I try to tell ya. I keep a crib, full whip a pit, bull, I gotta chop the tail,
puffing the cloud of some sheesh. Please let me think, meet up the plug and head east. Passing the torch to a sheep, watch you burn up in your sleep. Pass it to me, little Bo Peep, ayy, yeah. Riding in peace, process repeats, back to the beach, ayy, yeah. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage, watch me sail off. 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 Turning my life to a party, jump on the boat, get it started. Surrounded by fake love around me, covered in shade and I'm feeling so foggy. Can't avoid all of the fake of the talk, and legit with the drip. And I hope I'm no talking, cause taking your life is a clear open option. Don't stress me too much, I'm just running my office. Do you need orders? Mo said we lit like a match, he brought it back, I brought it back. Walking in public, we looking like twins. Double up bitches like Hefness and Giz. Quad 4-5 shooter, he'll never let you swim. If you ever get close, social distance him. On the way up to the beach, puffing the cloud of some sheesh. Please let me think, meet up the plug and head east. Passing the torch to a sheep, watch you burn up in your sleep. Pass it to me, little Bo Peep, ayy, yeah. Riding in peace, process repeats, back to the beach, ayy, yeah. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage, watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage, watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage, watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage, watch me sail off.
Yes, sir. We back in the building how we supposed to be. It's another Sunday. It's the one they call Ooze. I'm still rocking out with the family. Lucas, where you at, homie?
You already know, man. I'm back here, yo, holding it down.
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
be holding it down for a little bit.
It's all good. We got Chipper Chaps in the building with us today as well, man. He stepped off for a second. It's all good.
He went to go chill for a second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went to go just mellow.
Nah, but he come back though. You know, we in the MELLO-ROOM, man. You gotta go in and out. It's whatever, man.
Yeah,
we here.
You know how that go. You know how we
Sunday
do. Sunday
fun day, baby.
But yeah, man, yo, Mike, man, it's been crazy because there's been a lot going on, man, and you know, just throughout the whole music world, man. I mean, even though it's been at a standstill, you know, for the aspect of the shows and things like that,
like going out and hearing music and clubs
you know,
and shit like
artists
that too.
actually been able to put on a show still. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm speaking about is, you know, through the idea of Swiss and Tim, you know, the versus thing, it really opened up a lane and a door for things that are going on right now within the hip hop world. That, you know, for a second there, we didn't know what was going to go on. We didn't know what was going to be the next route. I mean, we knew we could still record music and release it.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know what was going to be that route to keep those the other artists and older artists more in the view and in the light.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was dope that they came up with this idea. You know, and on that note, you know, on Monday night, they did the Brandy versus Monica. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was dope that they came up with this idea because it gives us the chance to celebrate, you know, those artists that put it down.
Yeah, it
that
does.
really put down.
And you know, I didn't get to watch it. I wish I would have because
man,
I don't know what you want to call it, yo, but I used to love Brandy.
Bro, it was super dope.
I was in love with Brandy.
Yo, you want to know something? Check this out.
Monica, I liked her music. I liked her too. But Brandy was like, yo, stupid fun fact. I don't even think wifey knows this shit.
I don't even think wifey knows this
shit. I went out.
I'm about to get in trouble.
No, I ain't gonna get in no trouble for this. But I went out with a Haitian girl when I was in church. And she had the long
Brandy braids.
Son, I swear she looked like her. To me, she looked like just like her. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yeah, got me a Brandy. I was young. Shit, man. I had to be like 12, 13.
Yeah, nah. Yo, you want to know something? The funny thing about it is that through this whole versus thing that came out, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because you get to see, like, a lot of people had that crush on Brandy.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
A lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
But I think were more Monicas than...
At that age, I ain't gonna lie, I was more Monica.
Yeah, I think more people were Monica than Brandy.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people had that childhood crush on Brandy. Like I've heard you speak on it. Ebro spoke on it from Ebro in the morning.
Yeah,
Hot 97.
I ain't gonna front, yo. I used to be in there watching Moesha.
Charlamagne spoke on it. You know what I mean? So it's crazy because it's like, you know, and it's dope, you know, because it's just giving them their flowers while they still here. Even Joe Buttons, because they actually on the Joe Button podcast, you know, and shout out to them, you know, salute to them.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to chop it up a little bit about them, too, because they going through a big deal right now, you know what I'm saying? Because they really, as far as a podcasting platform, they kicked down a lot of doors for this whole movement of podcasting.
Nice.
But
facts. They did.
But
they did.
We gonna chop it up in a second about that. You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna say was even Joe Buttons on his podcast where he had called out Ray J. He called Ray J. And was just chopping it up with him, seeing how he was doing, testing, checking the temperature. You know what I'm saying? He even asked the man, "Yo, is Brandy single right now?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's crazy because it just shows how long both of these women been around doing their thing. They've been around since the early 90s.
Yeah, I've never forgotten they were there.
Yeah, you can't forget that they were there. And, like I said, and just for all those artists that came in between them, it's crazy because you see all of the crushes coming out. Like, oh, shit, yeah, Brandy, that was my girl at that age.
Yeah.
Oh, Monica was mine.
That's why I'm like, shit, man, I should have watched that shit.
You ain't know when they did The Boy Was Mine, it was talking about me?
Yeah.
Like it was, you seeing everybody talking crazy about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's, and the crazy shit about it is, like I say, I don't know, personally their relationship or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never speculate on what happened or things that went on.
Well, they beefed, right? Or some shit
like that, automatically that's what everybody want to go to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
they rather see the controversy of them sitting together than the celebration of them sitting together.
It's funny because even like through the whole thing and afterwards, it was dope. It was the shit was super dope for all parties of what we got going on in the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the shit that people revert to is the negative. Like, oh, you heard the shade they were throwing at each other?
And you know what I think that is too, man? I think that's more the younger kids because...
Nah, it wasn't. It was the all ages. It was all, and then that's the crazy
I just
shit.
think some of the older people just jump in on bandwagon it because we already know it was there.
No, I mean, that's the whole thing, though. The older people know.
I think it's
because the younger kids don't know that it was there.
Yeah, but I think what happens is they research this shit, and that's what comes up.
Oh, of
and
course.
then they start commenting on about, and then we knowing that shit, we kind of like be like, oh yeah, this is what happened, this is that, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, but I mean, like that's why I say, that's why I really had no age to it because it was just so many people, the range of people that were discussing this topic, really had no age limit to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing was like, damn, like. You seeing two careers be celebrated that are over 25 years long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta celebrate that. Whether they the best of friends or the worst of enemies.
Yeah, it didn't matter. You should respect the fact that if they were enemies, they are sitting next to each other right now about to fucking jam out and shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was dope to see it happen, you know what I mean? I really didn't score it. I seen a lot of different scores out there from different people. I even seen.
I don't pay attention to the scores.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I even looked at the Billboard score on it. You know what I'm saying?
Like the charts, billboards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somehow, some way, they weren't on it too, and they scored it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I checked it all. You know what I'm saying? Some had Monica, some had Brandy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was dope to see. Like, you know what I mean? And it definitely took you back to that time. Because. Songs captivate eras, and they captivate periods of time. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because between both those catalogs, from both of those amazing women, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing how many songs they have that captivated and capsulized so much time in our lives.
Fact.
And I say
like
our,
memories and all that shit.
Everybody that was of that era. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Wasn't Monica in some kind of TV show at some point?
I do believe so. I think she did her TV bids as well. She got movie roles that she did. She did a lot of different acting as well. Yeah. And they both of them actors singers / actors / many other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because writers, all that.
They're businesswomen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and it was dope. Like, they still putting out good music till this day. Brandy was playing joints off of her new album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Big Dog, you can come sit back down.
Yeah, you come jump back in. You want to go spectate. Nah, you're part of today's atmosphere, brother.
You committed to this, brother.
Yeah.
I didn't want to walk in like
Welcome
that.
back to the Chaps. It's all good.
Let me switch the screen back on.
It's all good. That's the freedom and the dopeness of what we got going on is you can step aside and come back and be
back
revived.
in the business. I'm back like I never left.
Yeah, this is live, bro.
Yeah, this is live. This is live television for real. You feel me? But nah, like I was saying though, with them two, it was dope because they both got still new music coming out. Check out Brandy new joint if y'all haven't. It's on all major streaming platforms. Monica, she got her joint getting ready to be released. And
that's what I think is cool too about the verses, that like even DMX got shit coming out.
Yeah.
And he was
Shout out to
just
Dark
doing, he just did his shit, you know what I'm saying?
it's waking up them. It's waking up that inner beast in a lot of these artists.
And
you know
like
what I mean?
I'm so happy too that we're not hearing all these old ass niggas and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like
X.
because
He's
it doesn't
very
even matter.
successful.
I think it's impressive to be. I don't want to say old. Just up there and be in that much in your mind
to be of
able
the previous era, basically.
right? To even do that craft. Because how many
and
people
do it better, and do it better than the other artists?
how
that's doing it now.
many older people just in regular life, 40s, 50s, still can't even get their mind together, like to just get in a car and drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
That's a whole fact.
So I think that's super impressive, is what I think.
Yeah. And
Shout
I
out
mean,
to Dark Man.
and like I said, it was the verses that really did it and woke it back up because it's no rumor, it's a whole fact that after the verses, DMX and Swiss Beats stood in Cali, and
Swizzy?
they were at Snoop Dogg's studio for like the
Yeah,
next
I would have
few
stay
days.
there too. Shit.
Yeah, they were there
That
for
shit
the
was
next few
live,
days.
son.
Lock in.
Yeah,
Not
you know what I'm
even. That
saying?
studio
Lock in.
was dope,
So
son.
it's
I was
crazy.
jealous. I was watching that shit, like not even hearing the music. I'm like, damn, look at the TVs and look at the background and shit.
The
That
whole
was
setup.
that
The
shit
whole-
was
the
nice,
whole
yo. I
get
like
up
that
is-
shit.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
it's
why I
right.
say, and like that's why I say like it woke up that inner beast, you know what I'm saying, and it created that vibe to where it was like, you know what, we gonna rock out here for a few days.
me.
Snoop, if it's Gucci with you, we in the building.
Yeah.
And Snoop
Yeah.
opened his doors, rolled out the carpet for him, and like, yo, y'all do y'all thing.
Hell yeah.
So like imagine cause Snoop got a musical compound from what I'm understanding.
Right.
'cause
He's
quite a few
established.
people spoke about
He's
it.
an established artist.
Yeah, but he recently built a
No,
compound.
actually, I think he's trying to
no,
build
I
a
know that.
compound into where it's like an entertainment, almost a label type deal,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you could go into this compound and do this. Do
Everything.
music, video, all that
Everything.
shit. Basically, what I'm trying to
You
get
got
to.
like
Yeah.
you got like a baby Universal Studios.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, something crazy like
He
that.
Tyler
you
Perry
know?
now, huh?
Yo,
Shout out to you,
yeah.
Snoop.
Shit, if that's the way we got to do it, because not to get a conspiracy mic on you,
Yeah.
but a lot of the rich people that run the country are the ones who run those fucking
1%ers.
studios.
The
Yeah.
1%.
They're the ones who own the studios in
Right.
Hollywood. They don't
Right.
not the actors and directors, but they're the people that own the fucking
That
property
signs a
and
check. That
build
signs a
building
check. That
itself.
signs your
Yeah.
check.
The building itself.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, like with them, it's dope that they get that energy when they go out to visit Snoop at that compound. So I would love to go there someday because if it creates that type of energy,
Snoop, send us an
I'll
invite.
fuck around and cut an album. You know what I'm saying? Word. But not even. And shout out to Tyler Perry too because the Brandy and Monica event it took place at Tyler Perry's studio in Atlanta.
Yeah, he's very.
And
he did what folks don't do as far as opening up doors. Like he got his own studio. Like,
Yeah, that's a whole
he
fact.
got his whole
Yeah.
place where you could go film a
And
whole movie.
the crazy shit.
He had his own set.
Yeah,
Check it.
That's
Even
dope.
crazier. Now that we
I would
mentioned
love to
Tyler
own
Perry.
some shit like that in my life.
Yeah,
I
check
don't even really do acting and shit, but I would like to just sit in one and be
But
like,
you would,
yo,
you become an
son.
actor based on that. If you got a
Shit,
position,
it's not something I wouldn't be scared to try.
Yeah,
if you could play yourself in a role, you want to play yourself in a role.
I don't even think it's about playing yourself. I think I'm pretty not good at acting, but I think I can turn myself into a character if I wanted
Yeah,
to.
you could present yourself in the form of that.
The
character.
check,
Yeah,
if the
yeah,
check
yeah.
is, if you got a,
He said if the check is right, nigga, everybody turn into a character.
You gonna turn into anybody except for the. I mean, no disrespect to the.
No, but I mean it from the artistic standpoint.
Right,
like
right.
I'm kind of comfortable with changing the sound of my voice or shit like that. So, like
You
I
gotta
think
walk
I
the lamp.
could.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
walk
I
the
think I
lamp
could get
and-
into some
But
characters.
check it. Being that we brought up Tyler Perry, and it's actually dope because I was looking at some shit, and with this whole musical, not music, but this whole studio compound that he put together,
Yeah.
along with a 35,000 square foot crib and all that other shit. He actually has enough land to where he's looking at building possibly an airport on that whole
Shout
vicinity.
out to that
Said,
man.
"Fly me
Round
right
of
to the-"
You know what I'm
applause.
saying? So if he did something like that, like I could fly you in, we record the movie here, we do everything we got to do here, and I ship you back out to wherever you got to go. Like he's creating all that, what I'm saying?
Opportunities.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's just say the Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace to Chadwick
Rest in peace.
Boseman.
Oh yeah, man. I'm
Come
sorry.
on.
The silent
I mean,
last week,
I'm
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that's not sorry to hear about death because I feel like that's your transition, you're ascending or whatever. But yeah, man, that was a terrible loss, and to just have it happen out of nowhere, it was just like, damn. Well, not out of nowhere, but you know, he kept it such a secret.
Definitely.
Good guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but good guy. I mean, you could tell he was humanitarian. Like he gave back. He did. He did.
He was big with it.
He was big what he was doing. His movement was solid and positive. So, you know.
Yo, you ever seen the movie Gods of Egypt?
Gods of Egypt?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
So he was one of the gods in that movie, yo. And the reason I bring it up is because I liked that movie and I liked his character and didn't even fucking realize that it was him.
Yeah. Right.
So like, yeah, he's got some really good
like,
roles.
That was my favorite. That was probably one of your favorite movies. From him, I would say, you know what I mean? And you're like, damn, I didn't even know that was him. You know what I mean?
Like I didn't make the relation until unfortunately after he passed, and you know how they like put up all the movies he did and his roles, and I was like, oh shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Like I knew of him, but I just didn't make the relation.
Terrible loss, and praise to his family.
For 2020, man, that's just been it's sad because when we look back at the capsuling of 2020. That's just gonna be the overall of it. Utter loss.
Yeah.
Great loss. You know.
I mean, we took a lot of losses.
That's
in
gonna be the caption.
This year was like a bad year for us. Like,
caption of the year.
It's our family. We took a lot of losses.
Everybody. Everybody.
And you know, all praise. You know, praise to the families and praise to everybody.
Yeah,
everybody going through something. No matter color, gender, or whatever, just praise to you. And you know, love, live life.
Fact.
Love, live life, and then we're gonna move forward with that.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah, that's all we do. That's all we talk about, man. We be like, yo,
love, live life, right?
Yeah, no, that's just the term itself. Just just do it, man. Like we here, so we got to do the best.
That's a whole
fact. And shout out to my brothers for having me here today.
Yeah, no problem, man.
This is a platform. I feel like Charlamagne the God right now. Like I think I'm about to go hit iHeartRadio. Like yo, listen, I need a check.
We chilling.
He be like, yo, I got it.
Nah,
on my resume.
I got my agent right there. Mike is my agent.
It's funny you said that.
You gotta be like, yo, it's on my resume, yo. I got that shit.
We're gonna touch base on that too, because actually it's a lot going on with Charlamagne and just the whole podcasting world in general. But before we do that, we're gonna jump into another joint.
Hell yeah.
Because that's what we like to do here at the MELLO-ROOM. We like to give y'all music from independent artists. We want them to shine.
Say that.
Yo,
you know
and since we're in a good mood, man, let's play some Vibe Cartel shit.
Let's do it. Let's jump into some Vibe Cartel. Shout out to Vibe Cartel.
I'm gonna play the Diamonds.
Diamonds, all right.
Yeah. Shout out.
We know he got fire either way he go.
Yeah, shout out Vibe Cartel, man, and Diamonds, yo. This is what the joint is. Yeah, man.
We at it here at the MELLO-ROOM.
Facts.
I'm tired of niggas talking when they know nothing about me. They know I'm headed to the money, they tryna reroute me. We haven't felt the same pain, I promise you that. You just be playing with my name when I'm dying for that. I lost my heart in the field and came back with a skill. I learned that you don't let them live, you kill or be killed. Praying predator, your actions will expose it. If you thought you had to answer that, then you should probably fold it. Put that on God, ain't no nigga on this side about to break me or even shake me, got too much pride. I'd rather fall to my knees with that blade in my hand. I'd rather bang it off till it get hot in the jam. I ain't taking no more L's, that's just how I'm rocking. You can eat off anybody's plate, but mine is not an option. You hoping for that clout come up, that's the wrong look. When I'm the type to bury niggas for the wrong look. All that pressure made a diamond. I'm no longer in confinement. With all these words I'm still finding. They know that light is still blinding. All that pressure made a diamond. I'm no longer in confinement. With all these words I'm still finding. They know that light is still blinding. Y'all be reaching, not knowing that I'm ready for smoke. Y'all be in halfway when I'm going for broke. I wasn't taught to back up and then lean on the ropes. I was taught to violate you right in front of your folks. Do you know who you dealing with? I am he, the vigilante, not the one you want get silly with. You clocking niggas that don't need to be clocked. You out here faking, talking, messing when you finna get mopped. No exceptions to the rule, you out of pocket bad. If you ain't got a bag for me, then what time do we have? When you ever
seen a giant argue with the minions. Don't know why they think I give a fuck about their opinions. Stand down, we don't need no man down. Someone's gonna miss you and the people that you round. You don't want these niggas on my squad to hunt you down. You don't want them candles on your block cause you got found. All that pressure made a diamond. I'm no longer in confinement. With all these words I'm still finding. They know that light is still blinding. All that pressure made a diamond. I'm no longer in confinement. With all these words I'm still finding. They know that light is still blinding.
Yeah, we back in the building. Shout out to Vi Cartel, man. That's another one of them joints, man. He definitely get busy, man, and he got one of them flows that captivate you. That shit reach out and grab
man.
you.
Yeah,
Shout out to that man.
You just waiting to see like what he about to say.
Yeah. Big shout out to Vi Cartel, man, and thank you for the submittal of the tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We getting to put these out to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the artists, bro.
Yeah, man. Big
if we
shout
don't
out
get to you
all the
today,
artists.
tune in every third Sunday of the month, because that's when we blast off a lot more music. It's more about the artists. It's more about y'all.
Definitely.
So, man, those are the days you want to really tune in. We want you to tune in every day.
And before we get into our next topic, let's blast off another joint. You know,
right,
being that we feel heavy on it.
Let me finish what I was going to say, though.
You got it.
Tune in every Sunday, because we going to have these question contests every podcast. But third Sundays, we want the artists to really tune in and jam with their own self and show love to everybody else who sent the music in.
Definitely. That's what it's all about here. MELLO-ROOM, we want y'all to reach out, even reach out to each other, man. Y'all all doing music. How your feature's going to happen if you don't reach out to each other?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just showing your musical talent within yourself. Because, before you reach out to that person, for me anyway, as an artist, you always got a vision for your track. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
if you got that vision, and now that we are
If
bringing
you got
all
some
these
nice
artists to the
tracks, man,
forefront,
send it to the MELLO-ROOM and you gonna get exposed, bro.
Yeah, you already know.
There you go, man. You gonna get the love and the likes and
Son,
the appreciation.
You don't even know, son. Everybody who sent this music, their shit has been fire. That's
Yeah.
the crazy thing.
That's
the
what,
beauty of
but
it.
the beauty of it is keep sending it. Keep
the
sending
beauty
it.
of
that too.
This is a platform for you to get exposed. I mean, if you in the area, you might be able to sit down and have a walk-in. You understand? But put the music. Keep sending that music, bro.
So what we got next
Sis?
up lined up, Mike?
I want to play this song by Jay Hees.
All right.
So this was given to me a while back and shit. So I haven't listened to it in a while, and we haven't really had him on the show, but it was given to me.
Okay.
So I figured, why not, right?
Yeah, why not?
Right?
Let's rock out.
Yo, man. So anybody in the
Jay's? That's
in
his
the
name?
live know Jay Hees, man. Give him a tag on this
Jay's.
shit, because
Shout
we
out
about
to you,
to
buddy.
blast off his joint called "Don't Like Me Now" by Jay Hees, man.
All right.
Shout out to that brother, man.
Yeah, big shout out, Jay.
Well, let's see if it plays. If it don't play, okay, here we go. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. Yo, Jay Hees, man, Don't Like Me Now.
Shout out.
Whenever it plays. All right, it's taking too long to play, I think.
Having one of those moments, huh?
Yeah, man. It's crazy. All right, we're going to have to skip that one, I guess.
Man, let's go with
Watch it just come out of nowhere and shit. Let me just make sure that this shit ain't loading up somewhere.
I think
Here we go.
Okay, so we
All
got
right.
him?
Yeah, we're going to play that shit, man.
Let's do it. Jay's.
Yes, sir. This shit is taking too long. Fuck that. Sorry, Jay Hees. Yo, man, if you're sending me music, make sure you send the MP3, yo, to the email above. All right, so back at it, man. Here we go. Let's damn, I want to play T the Goddess. I hate that shit, yo.
Yeah. Let's play.
Yo, let's play Sativa, man. Sativa, man. Why
Let's do
Sativa,
it.
yo?
Let's play
Shout
Why
out to
Sativa.
Why Sativa, man.
Shout out to him.
Young
and Kenny
dude
Get
from
Guap.
around the way, yo. Kenny Get Guap, facts, yo.
Yeah, shout out
I
to
think
Kenny
one of
Get
his
Guap and
favorite
Why
shit was
Sativa,
Lunar
man.
Life.
Which one?
Lunar Life.
Yeah, that was a hot joint.
Yeah,
he had a
yeah,
different sound with that too. So shout out to them, man. Let's play Why Sativa joint Lunar Life.
Facts.
Let's get into it.
Stacking this money, yeah, I had to get it. Stack it up, nigga, straight to the ceiling. This vertical flow that I'm on got me with it. The drugs that I'm on got my head fucking spinning. My mind is a blur, man, I feel like I'm tripping. Got me a little baddie, I know that she listen. She vision the mission for a ceiling missing. So let me go in, baby, come and hop in it. I take a trip to the store for some doof, say I like the trip, baby, no whole remove it. After my show, I go grab me some groupies. Pop me a perky, go up on the Tuesday. Light up a blunt for the fallen ones. Keep a gun that'll make the Grim Reaper run. Gucci all on my seam, see you peeping them. Fighting until the end if they creeping up. In the nighttime, trouble rises. Suicide ain't no disguises. Keep a bad bitch on my side list. Lunar life, yeah, I'm on the block, bitch. Cloud 9 don't need a pilot. When it's all said and done, blue Benjamins, them Franklins, I won't need them. Feeling so cold in the nighttime, right rhyme, simply the pastime, praying on my bloodline, trying not to space out, take another blink, throw up in the sink, take another drink, levitate, smoking on that dank, pocket full of francs, keep a cage, just another day, coming out to play in the nighttime like a serpentine, but I'm not a snake, never fake, we are not the same, THC pumping through my veins, but I'm crossfaded, inhaling the gas like feeling sedated, niggas hating on the image that I have created, hop up in the whip, I got your bitch smiling and waving, take her back to my home motivational pavement, got her eyes rolling back, something like meditation, no relation, keep on chasing dreams, I know I'ma make it, manifest destiny, fuck a fucking lane switch. In the nighttime, trouble rises. Suicide ain't no disguises. Keep a bad bitch on my side list. Lunar life, yeah, I'm on the block, bitch. Cloud 9 don't need a pilot. When it's all said and done, blue Benjamins, them Franklins, I won't need them. Solar eclipse to cover the city, 150% casual. Angel in my head telling me I'm not natural. Supernatural beam on my soul, but I'm not Casper. Flying around the world, private jet, no passenger. Got a little bitty that's smelling just like lavender. Got a couple shows written all on my calendar. Never falling off shit. I've been on a crash course for disaster, says the pastor. Like the task force, kick the back door to the front door to the window. Lil John Doe, leave him John Doe. If he wants smoke, no examiner. Got no answers for the smoke, like a cancer patient with no time left. Like the mad scientist or a math whiz. Keep him guessing like a motherfucking pop quiz. Like the pop shit, like a rocket, go off, bitch. Leave him holy on some cart shit. Make hammer, you can't touch this like a puppet. Manipulating every function like a suction. She gon' suck it till the night end. COVID-19 got her locked in like a jail cell full of arson. It's about to blow up. Watch it unfold like a pessimist. I'm the best at this. In the nighttime, trouble rises. Suicide ain't no disguises. Keep a bad bitch on my side list. Lunar life, yeah, I'm on the block, bitch. Cloud 9 don't need a pilot. When it's all said and done, blue Benjamins, them Franklins, I won't need them. You really want some of me? Yeah. K, you know I keep me a K. Yeah. Sliding, you know I keep out 30. Pull up on you, shoot 30. Shooting just like a curve. You a little bitch, please get up out of my way. I might just pull up on you. You know I spray every day, no sprinkle a day. Might just pull up, I know, yeah. I'ma make it. No lotto, yeah.
Back at it how we supposed to be. You already know what it is. Y'all call Mike sleeping. See?
Nah, that shit. I was reading the seconds. The shit ended before the end of the seconds.
Yeah.
You know, like the beat turned off and it's still just empty space.
Shit was moving faster than the track in itself.
Yeah.
I got you.
The Chinese version.
Yeah,
you know, the Chinese, you watch a Chinese movie? They be moving their mouth mad fast, but the words come out slow.
Shit's in
Chuse,
drunk
yo.
mode and shit.
But y'all already know, man, we back at it here at the MELLO-ROOM, man.
Mellow.
Man, you know, this podcasting thing, man, is getting real critical out there. You know, it's opening up a lot of a whole new lane and an avenue for a lot of entertainers and a lot of just independent ones as well as ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Recently, I've been checking out and I've been looking into a lot of, different podcasts. Me personally, I'm not so locked in on myself and that self-absorbed. So when I get the moment, I actually go and look at all these other guys' podcasts and see if I can take something.
It's funny you say that because I was just the other day watching these niggas, yo, DC Young Fly and Carlos.
That's my God.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna front, yo. Yo, we gotta step our game up because they do the same shit we doing.
Yeah. And the crazy shit is their shit was
except without the music, basically.
Their shit was actually a live show. You know, they turned their podcast into a live arena show.
Oh, yeah?
That's what they were doing. They were on tour.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they were on, before the whole pandemic really kicked in and kicked everybody's ass real quick.
Yeah.
You know, they were really on the move. Every city that Wildin' Out was in doing what they were doing a 85 South show as well.
Okay.
You know, and then flying out to other cities and doing an 85 South show for that city.
Yeah.
You know, so they actually created a massive movement.
Yeah.
Through Wildin' Out. You know, just through the meeting of them through Wildin' Out.
So that shit had me. That shit
Shout
had me the other night bugging out for 3
shout
hours.
out to all of them,
with
man.
these
And
niggas.
it's dope. It's super dope because I'm sure you checked out a lot of episodes, but
I only did 2.
Well, now you see the episodes is them chilling in like something like we're in.
Yeah, it's
like a
almost like
hangout
the
setting.
same fucking setting and shit.
Before the pandemic and all that, it would be them on a couch on a stage.
Okay.
In an arena.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where they filling up the seats, there's people there. It's a comedy, because it's a comedy show as well as a podcast for them. The same way for us here, it's music and entertainment as well as just
it's best of both worlds.
Yeah, as well as just us here sitting.
Audiences.
Yeah, as well as us just sitting up here talking shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's also music, it's entertainment. We chop it up about everything that's going on. For them, the focal point was really comedy. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope because you're getting the experience of a podcast, but you're also getting a comedic show.
Yeah.
An unintended comedic show because they just doing their thing.
Their normal shit and being funny about it.
It's like, damn, if I could, you know, that's like, it's they made the dopest experience because it's like saying if you could smoke and chill with your favorite comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, you
That's
know,
like,
on the
like
way
Marlon,
to the arena.
Who's your favorite? Let me just ask before you continue.
Yeah,
who's your favorite comedian? I'm Martin Lawrence.
My favorite comedian, I would have to go with Eddie Murphy. Oh. I would have to because I grew up with him more than any one of those guys because I'm Beverly Hills Cop. You know what I'm saying? I'm all those old classics, yo.
Understood. I'm Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. I love Martin Lawrence, but that's when I'm
Eddie
older.
Murphy, no, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Hands
down, he's the
Martin
GOAT.
Lawrence is second for me because of how old I was and Martin show. So you get what I'm saying? That's way after Eddie Murphy.
No,
for
totally
me.
understandable. Totally understandable. Respect.
I think Martin Lawrence is the shit
Who you
too.
running with, Ooze?
I would say Eddie Murphy too.
Yeah, no, Ed is the GOAT. I mean.
I think his stand-up, and that's the dopest.
No,
thing
he's
too,
just
'cause
funny.
Martin's
Like Norbit,
stand-up-
that's one of my funniest movies ever. Norbit.
Yeah,
Martin.
How
that
he
shit
played
is fucking
Respucia, like dude,
hilarious,
that had me crying.
Yeah, that shit is
Sit
fucking
down,
hilarious.
See, but I mean, that's the dopest thing about it is that, you know,
the versatility.
The versatility is one, and you know, just the wide range that they touched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through their stand-up, they created lanes for your Kevin Hart.
I mean, because he was the first one doing multi characters in movies.
Yeah.
From Come to America, he was the first person to play multi people.
Yeah, he was doing. He did a
started
lot
now,
of the
Tyler
characters.
Perry, Tyler Perry is
Medea.
Medea and these.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I say, like, when
But
you
he
got
opened the gate.
when we
He
giving
opened the
that
floodgate.
crown,
Yeah.
we gotta acknowledge
No.
the GOAT.
You know what? There's
facts.
there's an underground Eddie Murphy movie people kind of overlook. Bowfinger.
Yeah.
He played two characters in that shit.
Him and Steve Martin.
No, but he played two characters. He played an actor. And he played the actor, the guy who was working with Steve Martin, which he was basically like his brother and shit. They were like twin brothers and shit and everything. That shit was stupid, yo.
That's why I say, you know, it's super dope.
Classics.
Man.
Classics.
You got to look at it. But like I was saying too, with this whole with the whole podcasting setup, man, and there's so many of us
shout out
there.
Tori, yo, on the check-in, dog.
Oh shit, big shout out to Tori, man. What's good, family?
Peace, beloved.
You already know. But with this whole platform of podcasting, it's getting tricky. You know what I'm saying? Because now the masses, you know what I'm saying, are more involved and they're getting their hands more into it. You know, and it's tricky because being that it's such a new playing field and a new platform, the areas in which you can create revenue in this field are kind of being created.
It's becoming a better canvas now to paint more pictures.
A better canvas, yes, but the actual way of getting to the bag with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're creating the how could I put it? The price points to how you would get paid with this.
Oh yeah, of course, man. You knew once they get their hands on it up there in the mainstream money market, they have to break it down.
And it's crazy.
How we gonna get paid?
And it's crazy because
advertisement.
Actually, one of the stronger podcasts that are on YouTube and on all of these major streaming sites which is the Joe Button podcast with him, Rory, and Maul. Shout out to them as well.
So Syfe said, Brother Noomsy.
Yeah.
Brother Noomsy.
But yeah.
But I hear that no.
One of the stronger podcasts, they're actually leaving Spotify right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and it's because of the situation of how things break down, how the money's being distributed, you know, and just unhappy.
Well, these were conversations we had back in the garage. Remember when I told you, I said, yo, man, this is going to lead to something where this becomes television now.
Yeah, of course.
And once people in the home get the ability to create television, like there is no need for, bro, and not to give out a secret, I don't plan on doing it anytime soon. But remember I told you, man, I can get my hands on servers. Once you get your hand on servers, I can create my own fucking platform to produce music for you to listen to. So now I can make my own Spotify, my own iTunes right here and put music on it and then stream it out. And you motherfuckers will be like, oh, son, have you used
your residuals?
Have you used the Studio 1025 app yet? Yo, they got all the shit, you know? And it's becoming almost that fucking easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The accessibility that we're getting
Shout out to Studio 1025.
is unlimited to a certain extent nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And but with them, it's like I actually see like what they're going through. I got a full comprehension of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I pay a lot of attention to it because we're a young independent podcast that is building and we're on the uprise.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to see the blueprint of the ones that were before me and how they put it
did
out.
it right and shit.
You know what I'm saying? And actually, it's showing that right now there is no right way because we're still not being given that full, just that full
Right.
freedom.
Like I said, once people understand the easiness, you eliminate these companies. These companies are not gonna let you know how easy it is because you eliminate them. You know, and just like any other fucking company, son, they want to monopolize shit. So you know, they're gonna they're gonna limit the amount through technology what we're capable of because we could blow up tomorrow on our own and get millions of followers, but then it's not until Spotify or fucking
Apple
somebody
Music,
gets
just one of the
involved
larger
where now
platforms.
we get paid for it and shit.
one
You
of the
know what I'm
larger
saying?
platforms.
And that's what
no,
sucks.
they just want they want to merge. They
Yeah.
want to eat off your platform.
Yeah, they'll be like, yo, we'll use you,
Well,
but you gotta
we're gonna
say
give you this,
Google
but we
did
wanna
it
get
and
this
shit.
from you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like with them, it's like they're going through a lot, man. And you know, I'm one that I always tune into their podcast. You know, and see, I tune into $1 million worth of game too. Shout out to Gilly. The Kid and
That's
Wallow.
my guy.
I haven't watched that
Wallow.
one yet.
Shout out to them guys. I check them out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're on a whole nother streaming platform service. They're under Boss.
But you know the thing that they do.
I heard about that shit.
They own everything that they doing.
And that's another thing too is their deal.
Yeah, they
with
own everything.
Barstool is better for them and how they're setting themselves up with this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course you're gonna the first people to not the first, but the first actual few companies that start anything, they get the brunt of the bad shit because they're the first.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
Fact,
so,
no, that's
they get the good and the bad
Yeah.
because
That's
they
just
get
what
the flood and they also get all the bugs, like all the shit that fucks
But
up.
that's what
is on them.
Charlamagne said. I mean, no, Joe Button said that. Charlamagne, he said, "Look, you work for a company, but what is your residual?
Right.
Yeah.
You're not receiving residuals.
No.
Because you're syndicated. All right, you're on a salary.
Yeah, basically.
Now residual money, what they make, you're not getting none of that. He said, just what he said. Joe Button, shout out to you. He said, I put money into my company. What I'm doing, I get residuals.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't get residuals, even though you might be a bigger platform and you have a bigger voice, a vocal.
Well, like you
standpoint.
said, he's on a salary, so that salary is introduced into the budget of that whatever you're doing.
Right.
So whatever your name is making and the money wise yearly, there's already a budget set aside to pay you.
Yeah.
So
right,
like you
right.
said, any back end that's being made, you don't get to
No,
touch
that's
because you're in the
residuals.
budget
That's
already.
residuals.
You're
Right.
already,
Yes,
you're
sir.
already
Yes, sir.
obtained in the budget.
Yeah.
Salute.
You know,
Salute.
and shout out to Joe Buttons, you know what I mean, and shout out to Charlamagne.
Yeah,
too,
shout out to you.
because a lot of these guys, they giving us the information. It's just are we catching it the right way and running with it?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even Gilly the Kid and Wallow, they giving out a lot of information because they actually have full ownership to what they're doing, and it's a partnership deal.
Right.
As
Right,
opposed to,
right.
and like I said, shout out to Joe Buttons and them too, because they have full ownership of theirs as well.
Right.
It's just the deal was structured differently.
Yeah, I got
So,
you.
but you're still getting to see what you can do when you own something.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Being an owner, they're able to say, nope, we don't want to do business with you guys no more. You're not making another cent off of this show. You know what I'm saying? Or the name.
Yeah.
or
Once it
anything
starts
that has
getting
to do
too
with it.
risky, you could be like, no.
And they'll move on to the next company, which
Yeah.
could be a bigger and better company like an Apple Music or someone in
Well,
that
that's like
range.
how we always spoke about. Like, we want to build it to the point where they're paying us for our services versus we getting paid to do a service for them.
Yeah,
Right.
and like I said, you know what I mean? It's a murky watered thing right now with a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, shout out to all of them. I'm just shining light on it because if it is something that you're doing out there, really get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't do this shit for play. Yeah, we have a good time.
Yeah, it's a cool hobby, but really at the end of the day, we don't need to sit here.
We don't have to sit here and do this. You know what I'm saying? But we do it because we love to
do this
kick
type
it.
of shit. And
Number one, we love to get up and kick it.
we love the music. We love the studio life, man.
And it's insightful conversation. We could easily be home watching a syndicated television show that comes on every week that there's a design episode for us to watch.
I think it low-key helps people build better social skills.
Yeah, this right here, of course.
Podcasting like this because not that Zoom shit, man, but doing it like this, like, you know, because you get, like you said, it's once a week or it's whatever. You get to actually sit down and all those things that you were going through in your head. You don't even have to talk about it, but at least you get some kind of different perspective here.
Right.
Sitting talking with people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could just bring some shit up and you'd be like, damn, I was thinking about that shit. You know what I mean?
Of course. And, I really brought that up really just to shout out and salute all of them on all their platforms and what they're doing and really just actually start checking in. You know what I mean? If this is what you're doing and this is what you're jumping into, learn more about your business and what you got going on. Because there's others out there that they are seeing success through what's going on right now.
Jesse James, I don't know if this is the name of the podcast, I guess. It's called Dog in the Yard Podcast.
Who's that?
I don't know. He commented about it. I guess that's another one.
That could be another one. Yeah,
Okay.
that definitely probably is another one.
I'm going to have to check that one out, too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The only one I haven't got to watch I know is there is Gilly shit. I've
$1
come
Million
across
Worth of Game.
it fucking mad times. I just
$1
never
Million Worth of
clicked
Game.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, $1 million worth of game is dope, too. You know what I'm saying? Because Gilly's another one of those that he was an artist and he been around so many scenes. And so many sets.
Dope
He's
artist
done
from
acting.
Philly, yo.
You know what I'm saying? He's
dope
done.
artist,
dope artist.
He the smart. He the one that got away from Cash Money before Cash Money got away from him.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
I
So
forgot
when you
about
really
that
look
Cash
at
Money
it-
shit.
Yeah, remember he was writing for Lil Wayne. He was writing for all these guys.
Yeah, so when you really look at it, like, and he's, like I said, he's another one that even though he wasn't always on the camera in front of that scene, he
but
was
back
in
on
the
it,
scene.
Yeah, fact.
Niggas definitely in the mix.
His residual money is straight.
Yeah, you
He's
know what I
straight
mean?
behind the scenes.
And like I said, he done epic things. He did a movie with Ben Raines, Nipsey
He did a couple
Hussle.
movies.
Yeah, he did a few
yeah.
flicks.
Yeah, he
You
did
know
a
what I'm
few flicks.
saying? So like, and he was in that wave of Philly artists that came to us in that late '90s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had major figures, Philly's
That
Most
was it,
Wanted.
yeah.
You know, you
Major
had
figures,
Beans, Eve, all of
I
them.
just
were coming to
I
us.
went straight to Beanie Siegel.
Siegel.
Yo,
See,
Beanie
that's the
Siegel was
whole
my
thing.
shit. Yo, 25 to life.
But you gotta
was
look
my
at it
shit,
too.
my
Beans
nigga.
actually caught his deal with Rockefeller.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of these other artists were already
Doing
somewhere
they
doing
thing.
they inserting themselves in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you know another artist that like me. I mean, he in a bad situation. AR Ab.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's in
dope.
a
Oh,
bad
yeah, I've heard
situation,
about
but
that
he's
shit,
a
too.
good artist. He's
Yeah, he
nice.
in a bad
he good.
situation right
He
now,
in a
man.
bad
You know.
situation, you know. That's why I tell like
said
for all
Pistol
you
Pete,
all
I
you people
think.
listening, man, that social media stunting, man, stop doing
Dog
that.
in the Yard.
Oh,
Is,
it's Pistol Pete's podcast.
Yeah.
And actually, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, you talking
my
about-
bad. Yo, Jesse James, that's my fault. Bullshit. You could call me on that bullshit. Because I did see an episode of Dog in the Yard with
yeah?
Pistol Pete. And that was the episode where he was talking about French Montana and all that other shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
he
have
called him out.
seen. I have seen. that
Pete is a
episode
real
of it.
dude. He's a
Shout
real
out to-
gangster.
yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I know he's a
big
real
shout
life
out to
gangster
him.
like that.
And
He's
see,
not,
that's
he tells the truth.
That's why I say, look, even like a Pistol Pete, like this is his platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is something that's setting him up for.
But
a
you
life
know, a lot of people don't want
a
him
whole
telling
nother
them
income.
stories because they like, yo, don't expose me.
I think this is crazy because this is like how we grew up, daytime talk shows. You know what I'm saying? But this
Jenny
is like,
Jones.
and this is even more personal and it's in a smaller setting. The audience is bigger, but the audience is not in the room.
The dopest shit about it is it's answering all the myths you may have heard about. Because a lot of this shit that they talking about, it's like, oh, I heard about that.
Right.
Or, oh, shit, I
but
remember my cousins talking about
But they wouldn't get on Oprah and say it, though. You feel me?
Nah, they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you at a point in time now where statute of limitations is out the window.
Yeah, that too.
You know, a lot of the shit they talking, certain niggas could have went to jail behind that shit back in the day.
Yeah.
But statute of limitations out the window. They all made it to a graceful point in life where they chilling. Everybody's straight. They can talk about it now. So, I mean, it's dope for all of them that have those platforms because they let out the little stories or the little incidents that you may have heard and you didn't get the clear answer for, but now you got the clear answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to all of those guys, man.
Peace.
Keep doing your thing. I know a few of you are at odds right now, but it's a bigger picture at hand with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all creating a way for a group or a company like us with MELLO-ROOM. So you know what I mean?
Studio 1025, the coalition, all that shit, man.
Yeah, keep giving that knowledge, man, because there are some of us out there that's taking it, and we trying to take it in and get the clarity of it.
You ain't groomed if you ain't in the MELLO-ROOM.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole fact. So on that note, man, we're going to jump into another joint before we jump into Sports. You know what I mean? It's only right we jump into some music.
Hell yeah, you already know.
So what we got lined up and in the chamber?
Man, let's play a Hanzo.
We go
funky
Hanzo
classic
Blaze,
Hanzo, man.
Definitely. Shout out to Hanzo Blaze, man.
Let's play Bobby Blades. You know the feature he's on. Remember this song?
We played that one. We want to jump into
played that last week?
Yeah, we played that last week.
Okay, my bad. We'll go into Birds and Prey then.
Yeah, definitely.
Birds and Prey. And one of my favorite one was Bite the Bullet. You want to play Bite the Bullet?
Yeah, you can. And I mean, shout out to Hanzo Blades. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to tag that nigga in the
Go check out his platforms because he definitely has a mass platform for you to check out. He has a wide variety of music and a wide variety of projects and content for you guys.
He make beats and all that shit.
He got videos on YouTube, artwork for every one of his projects.
That nigga work harder than me. Fuck that.
Yeah, he definitely on his grind. You know what I'm saying?
You work hard, bro.
And shout out to them.
At least.
Shout out to him, man. And if you haven't checked out the Birds of Prey project, man, go check that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Bite the Bullet featuring Mo Ruckus. Produced by Hanzo Blade.
Big shout out to y'all, man.
Play that.
Facts. Yeah, it's coming.
He said it's coming.
I think that when there's hopelessness, people revolt. Because it's like there's nothing. It's like, you know, it's like we're going, is America gonna help us ever? You know, because I mean, we know for a long time they haven't. Are they ever? And it's like all these things are showing us no. And there's you know there's somebody goes, no, they're not gonna help you. No, they're not gonna help you. And then of course, we see it. No, they're not helping us. All BS aside, it all comes down to we gotta survive. I mean, even warriors put their spears down on Sundays. We got to survive here in this country. Because I'm not going back there. We got to survive here. For us to survive here, white folks, black folks, Korean folks, Mexican folks, Puerto Ricans, we got to understand. We got to take it.
Hey, yo, this life never came with a manual. Ever been locked in a cage like an animal? Felt like your family and friends have abandoned you. Homie dying in your arms, the type of shit'll damage you. Selling dope to mom so she won't cop up the avenue. One of the most fucked up things I ever had to do. Little Puerto Rican nigga quick to put his hands in you. Even ran up in the pig's crib and took the stash of loot. When it came to bitches, you can ask them I was Hannibal. Only thought of riches, but it never seemed tangible. Waited on a person who only regretted having you. Crashed on everybody's couch like I was a bandicoot. Always had an attitude, the streets made me flammable. Even the doctor looked and said we can't examine you. But through it all, best believe you know I got gratitude for all of those who show me love in any type of magnitude.
And when I say American, people think I'm talking about Uncle Sam. I mean like actually Uncle Sam with the gray hair and the flag. I mean you. The guy, you, the mechanic, wherever. You. I mean, you need to do something.
Yeah. My life ain't come with a manual. Letting pops down, not a snapper. What I plan to do, I plan to feast, eating on your flesh like a cannibal. Calculated most high, more plus mechanical. Fam, I'm not a fan of you. Crazy Irish kid, I'm wild and quick to put the can to you. Older brother shot dead at 22. Yup, that's the type of shit that damage you. It's understandable, but you can understand it. You standing under this animal, man, handle your mandible. Bark the order and then my clan handle you. Plan a move, then execute for some extra loot. Crime wave, nah, we never tested so.
Only fucking on the broad if she extra kill. I never lose cause I always learn. A holy fire inside them burns on the yearn eternal. The murder with urge verbal, yeah, we must avert the hurdles.
Yes, sir, we back. Yes, sir, we back. It's Uzi Ooh, and that's a fact. We back here in the Mellow Room. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to Hanzo Blaze. That was off of Birds of Prey. Which track was that again?
That one's called Bite the Bullet, man, featuring Mo Ruckus, man.
Definitely. Bite the Bullet featuring Mo Ruckus. Shout out to you guys, man. Hanzo
Yeah,
Blaze.
and Mo Ruckus is from the Grind Wave too, I believe. So,
Yeah,
you know
that's
saying?
another extension of their family, you know what I mean? And they got a large group, you know what I mean? They got a large arm in which they fuck with, you know, they got a lot of people. Man. And they are on a lot of notable shit, you know what I'm saying? So do definitely go and check them out. Definitely jump into the profiles, you know what I mean? Listen to some of the tracks. And I think he got a lot of beats up there as well, too. So if you're an artist looking for beats, check him out as well for beats. He got that rough.
Yeah, I just tagged him in the comments, guys.
You know, and also, you know what I mean? Just so y'all, if it takes a notable name or something for y'all to want to check him out, he got tracks with Benny the Butcher. He got tracks out there with notable artists. So, you know, definitely go look in on Hanzo Blaze, man, to see what they got going on with the Grind Wave movement.
Yeah, man, them niggas up there doing a fucking thing, man.
Family over here at the Mellow Room. Y'all already know what it is.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, on that note, you know, we about to chop it up a little bit and get into sports.
Ooh, I don't have the segment screens no more for this shit.
I know, man.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make some more soon, yo. I'm gonna make some more soon.
I know. I missed that little picture that popped up. It looked like the little worm in the apple for some reason. I don't know why. But that's what I got out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta make it just a better, clear. Like, I wish I could get, yo, man. Matter of fact, yo, real quick, yo, if you are a engineer or a what do they call, graphic designer and shit like that, you want to come to Studio 1025 for an internship or some shit like that, yo, I'm looking for people to make more animated, what do you call it? Animated video type shit. Okay. And I'm also looking for a backup engineer in the building. So Definitely. If you want to fucking do some work, you know what I'm saying, hit us up at studio1025.com or the email above.
Yes, sir.
Or just reach out to anybody.
Expand the, you know, the platform.
Yeah,
so
you can hit us.
Get more people.
You can hit us
involved.
on Instagram, all that shit, yo.
Yeah, and if you know somebody, and if even if it ain't you, if you know somebody that's a graphic designer or engineer, or somebody that's just vested into this, that, you know, they work on their craft and they put their time and their effort and their energy into their craft.
Yeah.
Shoot them towards us. You know what I'm saying? We're looking to work with everybody, really.
Yeah.
So if this is your field and this is what you do, like this is what we do, get with us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing speaks more than unity. You heard?
Facts, yo. But yeah, man, go ahead, do your thing.
But yeah, like I was saying, man, I miss seeing a little pop-up picture with like the worm in the apple.
Yeah, I know.
You know, for the Ooh Sports segment. Yeah. But, you know, it's still here and we still doing it. So, you
it's
know,
like first season shit right now. We in third season.
Yeah, I know. So, you know, we gotta get our shit back right. That was like first season. We had that was semi having your shit together.
Yeah, I know.
We got our shit together a little more now, and we lost the icons.
Yeah,
and shit.
I know.
You know what I mean? Chipper, come on, come join me.
You good, homie? You got it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like I was saying, back at the ranch. But you know, it's been crazy here in sports. You know what I'm saying? And there's been a lot going on, even though shit does seem to be controlled.
Talk about it
to a degree. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot going on with the NBA. The playoffs are still going hard. They're going strong. The WNBA as well. The same. The ladies are doing their thing.
The story you said. I couldn't watch it. I said, yo, turn that off.
Yeah. The ladies, they doing their thing over there at the IMG Academy over there in Bradenton.
Yeah.
So shout out to them as well.
Oh, they're on TV now too?
Yeah, they've been doing their thing too.
Okay, cool.
While the NBA playoffs been going on, they've been doing their thing too. It's just they got them in separate areas.
Yeah, I know that. I haven't watched. I definitely haven't seen one of those at all.
Oh no, it's been entertaining. I actually caught a Sparks game. I got to see Candace Parker doing her thing a little bit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, you know. But definitely. But like I was saying, within the league, you know, it's a lot going on. You know what I mean? Boston and Boston and Toronto has been kicking off to be some type of series. You know what I'm saying? Toronto has just evened the odds with Boston. Boston jumped out on them and jumped out to a 2-0 lead.
You know, I'm a rap. I like the rap.
You know, and then Toronto has actually came back and pulled two through themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually dope because, like I was saying, Toronto is just one of them teams where it's like there's no, and I mean this in no disrespect to anybody, to none of the players, You know what I'm saying? But there's no solidified star to Toronto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have a player
They
on
all
their
got
team.
workable players.
Yeah,
and
they don't
shit.
have a player on their team that's in the top 10 of the NBA right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Just play good together.
But yeah,
That's
I was
what
gonna
I'm
say they're
saying.
all
The
workable
harmony
players.
works.
They
Yeah,
all
what I'm
got
saying
skills,
is-
but none of them are the dominant.
harmony works.
yeah, you know what it is you got a group of guys together that they really buy into the system.
Yeah.
And shout out to the coach, Nick Nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like
Peace.
Nick Nurse. They really bought into his system, and it shows. You know what I'm saying? The loss of Kawhi, for a lot of players and a lot of teams, that could have easily meant exit playoffs, no playoffs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
no dreams.
these guys actually made it back to the playoffs. They're the defending champs, and they putting on for it like they are the defending champs.
Shout out to them.
You know what I'm saying? So
Toronto
big
Raptors.
shout out to them guys. That season, that series with them in Boston has really become interesting. Now that it is 2-2.
Texas, they're good. They're a good squad too.
Yeah,
Boston
definitely.
always been good.
Oh yeah,
They've
definitely.
been good forever.
That's a whole
So,
fact.
you
You know
know,
what I'm
you-
saying?
you
And
live
it's
with
crazy
it.
because the crazy part about it is that you're seeing a whole different era
Right.
within the changing of Boston.
Yeah.
And I agree.
You know, you're seeing Tatum, Brown, Walker, Kemba Walker.
Yep.
These guys are stepping up and they're creating a whole new identity for what is about to be the Boston Celtics for maybe the next 10 years.
Yeah. They're building the franchise.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And they're already in the ranks to be getting to the finals, conference finals, and things like that. So
I mean,
it's a
but
big-
Boston's always been contenders teams. It's only been that short moment in which the Ray Allen left and your boy left.
It's a short
and-
period. It's so
Yeah.
short that you don't even recognize it.
Right,
really.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Danny Ainge on that because that's a lot of him in the front office and putting these players and these pieces together.
Yeah.
So he plays a good game of chess when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him. But like I said, it's been shaping up to be a good series. And on the other arm, you got Miami and Milwaukee, which has been. I think that caught a lot of people
Let me see
off
somebody say
guard.
his name right. Atatepenuco.
Yeah, look. That's better than me, motherfucker. Because I ain't even gonna say that.
Nobody
shit.
gonna
Giannis
attempt it, but
Antetokounmpo.
that guy's a beast.
Yeah, he is a beast.
He's
But
a beast.
unfortunately, the
That
beast
Euro
has yet
step-
to win in that
I'm
series.
saying that Euro step, his Euro step is dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, he's a
He got
big ass
the
nigga,
mean
right? How
Euro.
tall is he?
He's about 6'10", 7 foot.
Yeah,
He's
7
in
foot.
To
that
move
range.
like that, that length, that's not even like.
Only
that's
you
not
know,
even fair.
you compare him with Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but KD's a lot more
Kevin,
smooth, got a
he-
crazier
yeah.
handle.
Yeah,
KD's
yeah.
just KD's top 3 players in the league.
But he came in like that, though.
when
Yeah,
healthy.
but I'm saying, I think whatever his name is,
Antetokounmpo.
yeah, look, we just gonna say Kupo.
But-
We gonna keep it smooth and say Kupo.
But yeah.
Kupo is good. I mean, he's younger.
He
but
is.
the dude he's very talented. Like,
He is very
his
talented.
talent, he carry a team by himself.
And that's the crazy
The guy
shit.
is good
is
at what he does.
Unfortunately,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. And how many years is this? His second,
nah, this is
Third,
like his 7th
fourth-
year.
seventh year, seventh year.
8th year.
Oh, okay.
And
I was
I'm
gonna say something different then. Fuck it.
Nah, but this is his, like his 3rd year of being that guy.
Right, and that's
know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I was gonna get at too. Is like if he's like that now, then there's still more to go because like.
Right.
But you're like you said, he's 7 years in, so it's like, how many more years can he do it?
Produce.
Well, he
Produce.
came in young. The thing
Produce
was
at the
is that he
level.
came in young.
Right.
So those 7 years, you got to look. He came in at 18. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're now
yeah,
looking
there's
at
not
a
too
man
many
who's
Kobe's.
26, 27.
Right, and
He's
there's not too
just
many
entering
Kobe's
his
in the
prime.
world where they're gonna
Nah,
come in at
and you
18
really look
and
at it,
fucking.
he's just entering his prime.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan didn't really start hooping until he was 16.
Right.
But Tim Duncan is the fundamentals. He's backboard
That
shooting.
is, but what I'm
He's
saying
gonna
is
kill
that
you.
But
it
what's
doesn't
better
matter how
about
late
this
you
nigga
start.
is he's like as tall as Tim Duncan and can fucking
Yeah, no, but
move
he's
way
versatile. Yeah, his
fucking
versatility
better and
is
shit.
different.
And
Yeah.
what I'm saying is it doesn't matter how late you start. If the game is presented to you in the right way, you have the possibility. If the talent's there, you're going to exceed.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, he hasn't been able to win a game in this series against Miami. Miami.
That you know that all comes down to this experience.
And
too,
now,
man.
and this is what I'm saying too. Miami is almost like a Toronto, because Miami, you got to look at it. They got one solidified star, all-star, which is Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him, well
Yeah,
recognized
Jimmy
name.
get busy. Jimmy get busy.
You know what I mean? You know,
Son,
he's
I
a star in
watched
the
I
league.
watched the Orlando. I was down there. Remember I told you I got some really good tickets one day.
Yeah, yeah.
It was to play Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
So I was just there. It was like the
was
the
inciting.
court. Because, you know, like when you go out to the court outside and shit, just chilling, and you see some nigga that he could run like through the whole team and just dunk and then run back and shit.
That's what you were saying. That's what you were saying. And it's crazy.
You know who's like that? Derrick Rose.
It's crazy because the way you described that, the way you just described that is exactly what his ass been doing in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, fact.
Man.
So it's kind of funny that you even bring it that way. You know what I mean? And that's why I was saying with Miami's almost a Toronto, but they have that one solidified star.
Yeah.
JB.
And it's bugged out because not only do they buy into the coach's system, but they also buy into that's our guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's paying off big for them with the way that they're moving as a team.
And
right
I think that's what it is for Jimmy Butler too. Is they're probably allowing him more freedom.
Yeah, he has a lot more freedom on the court. He has a lot more freedom over the control of the team because the team buys into what he got going on.
Right.
You know, so they're moving more as a cohesive unit.
Cool.
I mean, when the seconds tick down, that's the ball. You want to put the ball in his hand.
Yeah, you definitely are. You know what I mean?
The
And not
play
for
is made
nothing,
for him.
if it goes into somebody else's hands, he's okay with it because he has the confidence in his teammates.
Yeah,
right.
You know, and like I said, it's showing big numbers for them because
That's
they
a
are
fact.
up right
I can
now.
agree with that.
They're up over Milwaukee 3-0. It is potentially.
And the Bucks are the ones who went 8-0, right?
Huh?
The Bucks are the ones who went 8-0.
Yes. No. The Bucks are the ones who basically had the best record
in the bubble
for the bubble.
It was 8-0.
Phoenix went 8-0.
Right? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now, what I say that to say this. You know what I'm saying? It's 3-0 right now. There's a possibility for sweep. You know, Giannis is going to be he's on the back end of his deal, his entry deal. So he's coming up as a free agent soon.
Big check.
So the room for the teams that are going to be there to get him looks very bright right now.
So I mean, this is all just comes down to him then. If he wants to go fall out and win this, he can, or he could just play and next year be like, I'm going over here.
In the same position you in now because you're not getting it done with the team you got now.
Yeah, true.
You know, and I'm not going to say that because it ain't over yet.
Yeah.
But if it does turn out that it is over and it goes that way, then you put yourself in the mind of where do I go from here?
Right. That's what I mean. He's a free agent, so he can either go sign with another team, but like you said, now start over, be in the same position
Rebuild
again.
The process.
And he hasn't committed to Milwaukee yet, not that I know of. So, you know, it is a possibility out there. I'm pretty sure Milwaukee, due to how things are set up in the league,
they're gonna give him that
they'll
check.
probably be in a position to give him the most money, depending on who's in the water.
I would think that would also fall on who they would be picking up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to add pieces.
Yeah.
You need pieces.
Definitely.
Right.
And now that all comes into play with factoring out decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they haven't been able to get it done. Now on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, shit's been looking pretty crazy. You got Denver, you know what I mean, who basically just made it a 1-1 thing last night with the Clippers.
Yeah.
The Clippers came out and marched all over them in the first game, and last night they came out and walked all over the Clippers. So, you know, right now it's really hard to tell.
Well, like I watched some of
that series.
I watched traded back to the Thunder.
Well, yeah, he
I
was
did
with
see
the
that.
Thunder. They just got eliminated by Houston.
Yeah. I was watching the first series of Clippers, man. I was just like, damn, dog.
Yeah.
It sucks because they made it, but you know that was like, what do they call it on the last string? The last, you know what I'm saying? The last breath. Yeah. Yeah, the last whim or whatever and shit. Like you could tell that like going into the next series, if they don't pick it up, man, they're done.
And it's crazy because right now, even as we were speaking about it, right now is the Milwaukee and Miami game.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee's actually up 79-77 right now. It's looking like
not that bad.
A minute and 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's not that bad.
No,
that's
actually
a
tight game.
That's actually very low for what's been going on lately.
Well, they're trying to get a win because the series is 3-0. So
Son,
it's a close game right now.
That means that nigga out there doing his thing. What's his name?
Giannis?
No, I'm talking
Jimmy
about
Butler.
the Clippers.
Oh, no.
Oh, you talking about the Heat?
Miami and Milwaukee are playing right now.
Oh, my
You know
bad.
what I'm
I thought
saying?
you
But for
said
the
the Clippers game.
The Clippers game last night was actually a good game, you know what I mean? Denver ended up pulling it out. You know what I mean? They won by, I think it was like by 11 or 12.
So I was a Denver Nugget fan with Gallinari and what's his name?
It's sad because Gallinari just got eliminated with OKC.
Yeah.
You know, Houston actually, they went to Game 7. Houston pulled it out, which set up the stage for Houston versus L.A. You know, in that game one of that series, Houston pulled it out over L.A. You know what I mean? So tonight is actually game 2 of that series. It's at 8:30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tonight will be game 2, round 2 of the action for LeBron, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis. We'll be able to see tonight, you know, who or less. Either Houston's going to go in and pull up a 2-0.
Who's going to stand the test?
Or LeBron and them are going to go in there and even the odds tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And I look forward to watching every moment of it. You know
Right.
what I mean? But on that note, man, there's been a lot going on, too, with other sports. You got football getting ready to jump back in gear. You know what I mean? You got
Can't wait for that shit.
Yeah, it's going down. And actually, it goes down this Thursday as the kickoff of everything. You have the Chiefs and the Texans, I believe, playing this Thursday night. So, you know what I mean? That'll be kicking us back in gear for the NFL season. And it's going to be interesting to see, like, how's everything going on.
Right, the balance of the situation.
I pray for all the players, you know what I'm saying? Because they're actually going right back into a season with no preseason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of those guys that needed that warm-up game just to get the body back in the groove of things, they're not getting that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a risky thing for this season. It's the first time they ever really trying.
You're going to see a lot of soft hits this season.
That turn into major injuries.
That too, but,
you know what I'm
saying? I
mean,
maybe after like the first game or two or the first week or two, you're going to see them probably slowing down.
And possibly. You really don't know how.
Because they're going to be like, yo, coach, man, last game we got fucked up,
you
man.
Really don't know. You really don't know how it's going to affect them yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting. You got a lot of people that jumped over this year. Tampa Bay's bandwagon is looking incredible.
Yeah.
You know, because Tom Brady bring a large portion of players with him.
Of course. I mean, he's the GOAT.
You know, and then you also got the adding of Gronkowski.
Do you think?
Gronk,
if Gronk is there, then I just answered my own question.
Nah, Gronk went there too.
I just answered my own question.
And
I was
now
gonna say, you think they're gonna start him?
And see, now you got what was it? 3 days ago, they just signed Leonard Fournette from the Jaguars.
Yeah, because the Jaguars cut him.
The Jaguars released him, and Tampa Bay picked him right up.
That was a bad mistake.
So, you know.
I feel like Tom Brady wanted to retire in Florida.
Possibly. You know, they say this is the retirement state.
And you don't want to go to Miami because the curse of Dan Marino.
But look, gangsters don't die; they get chubby and move to Miami.
Yeah, so I mean,
when I moved here, I used to say that shit. But it's gangsters don't die; they get chubby and move to Kissimmee.
Yeah. All right.
Shout out to Kissimmee. Shout out to Jacksonville. Shout out to whole Florida.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to whole Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody anywhere in the world.
It's gonna be interesting, man, because with the NFL, you know, you really haven't seen how they're gonna do it with their fans in the stadiums and things like that. I do believe they're going to have seating in the stadium, but it's only going to be half occupancy.
Yeah, 35% occupancy.
You know, so
35%.
that right there is going to look almost
like
like
if it look like the NBA, I'm not watching it. If it look like that,
I don't think it's going to look like that because you're talking about seeing people in the stands.
I don't want to do. I looked at, you was watching the game last night in your house.
Yeah.
And I said, nah, dude, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
At first, it looks trippy, right? Like, it looked like this nigga playing 2K. You like, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't. I'd rather put the game on.
Your eyes have to adjust.
No, because it's like.
But you got to understand this, though. As a basketball player, you're going to get a lot more better basketball playing out of the players because this is the outside court. Like, now there's no pressure. There's not people 5 inches away from the side
the bench.
You know what I'm saying? Where like you could run full speed and stop yourself and not know that you got to be like, I can't run into people. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit, that's all mentally limiting yourself. Mm-hmm. It's just like when you go out to the playground and you jumping from the free throw line, dunking and shit. You know, niggas do it like it's nothing. But when you play in a regular organized ball game, you don't see them really doing that shit because there's like factors to that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Yeah, that's a whole fact.
I like to see the crowd. I like the cameraman.
Yeah, I mean, you missed the
signs.
I like that.
Yeah. You missed the signs.
I like that.
You missed the people going crazy for the free throws. You missed all that, because all of those are what made the game a lot more live and exciting.
You just see the screens. It's like,
But one thing they are noticing from the non-crowd being there is the scores heightening.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
You've seen 150
what game I was watching?
Something scored a 140 something.
What game I was watching? I think it was the last Laker game, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I think the last Laker game of their series, they did some crazy score, right?
I don't think it was the Lakers.
What team was it that in the third quarter they was already 120 or something like that in the last series?
Who was that?
They were like 110.
It may have been Denver and Utah.
I don't remember,
Because
man. I remember somebody was getting their ass
They had a
whooped.
very high-scoring series. You had Jamal Murray and also Donovan Mitchell. They were going at each other's heads in that series, putting up 50 apiece, in the same game. They put on a show.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, tonight is the game for the Lakers and the Rockets. It's at 8:30, so tune in. I'm sure I'm tuning in. You already know. I encourage all y'all to do the same. But it's also been interesting, in the baseball world as well. The baseball, they've been doing their thing as well, too. And despite the whole situation with COVID and the no fans, because even with them, you got to think about it. They haven't had fans in the stadium as well.
Right? Yeah, but I think
you know what I'm saying? Now, baseball game. Can you imagine that with no fans?
Nigga.
And people say it's already hard for
and
people.
And then you got to play 182 games?
Well, nah, they cut that in half for this year.
The problem is 9 innings.
But they still playing.
Regardless is 9 innings.
And they still doing back-to-backs.
I'm saying the problem is 9 innings, son. That's 9 innings of no fans in the stands.
Yeah, it's boring.
They're still doing back-to-backs where they do 2 games in a day.
Oh,
like
shit.
they doing all that. So they haven't slowed themselves down or limited themselves due to the circumstances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's been good games, man. The other day I caught a Yankee game. You know what I'm saying? They actually pulled it out, but they've been actually dropping a few as of late, which has been hurting my heart. You know what I'm saying? The Mets, I've seen a little something on them too. They were actually playing the Braves, and I really didn't get to see I didn't even get to see who won that game. Yeah, I didn't even get to see who won that game. Today's games, you got the Blue Jays. They actually pulled it out over the Red Sox. Red Sox kind of been struggling this year. I've been seeing a little bit on them. You know what I'm saying? You got the Detroit Tigers that beat the Minnesota Twins. That was 10-7.
Minnesota, that's my team.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You had the Cleveland Indians, which right now, they got the final. That game is over with. They beat the Minnesota Bruins. I mean, the Milwaukee Bruins.
I was going to say, that was crazy. I was about to be like, damn, that's the team.
And like I said,
the only thing I love about Yankees is the hat.
The Yanks been dropping, you know what I'm saying? They lost today to the Orioles 5-1.
Damn.
Oh, the Yanks lost?
Yeah, they took the L today.
Man, they got enough wins at their belt.
And the Braves actually
they solidified.
Yeah,
they solidified.
And the Braves actually beat the Nationals today. You know what I'm saying?
Yankees can actually make it into, like, future history books.
What?
Yankees.
Oh, they're already solidified.
Not just in sports. I mean, just in period. Like if we were 30, 40, 70 years ahead and they were to be like, and the Yankees don't exist or baseball, there's something that you can actually, they've solidified so much in sports. I feel like they're actually history.
Oh, they're American history.
Yeah,
they'll be a part of American history.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. American history and shit.
That's a whole fact. And like I said,
they're gonna be like the Statue of Liberty, the Yankees, the Mount Rushmore and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy too, because I was even checking out, like, even with all the shit that's been going on, I was actually looking at a tennis event because I was watching Serena Williams get busy the other day.
Yeah, well, you know why you love it.
And that shit.
Shout out to them
that
cheeks.
That shit was just.
Shout out to them
wasn't
cheeks.
Nobody in the motherfucking in the stands.
Yeah,
like,
what?
Shout out to them cheeks.
Yeah.
Serena. I was watching that game. That match. I'm sorry, I don't mean to put it in reference to that for my tennis people.
Yeah. They gonna correct us in the comments.
You stand corrected.
Yeah. I was watching that match, and she was doing. I think she ended up pulling out the victory. Her sister ended up losing.
Venus lost?
Yeah, Venus lost. She got eliminated.
Okay.
But it was crazy just to see like that environment for them where they getting it on and it's no fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like it just you hear
it
every
alters,
little sound. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
For them it gotta feel weird. It gotta feel like they at practice or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a crazy, crazy time, man.
But that's what I mean. Sports. It's like the mentality you carry now while you're playing is different.
Yeah.
Cause you have to almost play like it's practice mode for serious. Like, yo, coach is gonna cut me if I don't play good.
That's a whole fact.
That's like the motivation you need because you don't have the people in the stands like looking at you and booing you or cheering you and shit like that.
So you need that different source of motivation. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. And you know what I mean? Like I said, man, salute to all of them athletes across all fields of sport. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, throughout everything that's going on right now, they haven't let it stop anything.
It's still their job.
Yeah, it is still their job. But
just like we got to go to our job.
Yeah, it is still their job, but also it's something that they love to do.
Yeah.
You know, and
I don't love what I do at my job, but this job here, yeah, I do, but not my other jobs.
The impact that they carry
what I
through
mean?
what they do is just tremendous. You know what I mean? So big shout out and salute to all those athletes that's doing your thing.
Facts.
You guys keep doing it, man, because y'all giving us something to watch. Thankfully.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, it's just gonna be a couple shows coming back and right back to news and all of that.
Well, it's the fall. It's the fall, so you know, fall always comes with good TV shows.
Yeah,
and then,
right.
And then we get,
Chicago
into the
PD about to come back on. That's my show.
That's your shit.
That's my shit's naive.
Yeah, my wifey be watching that shit.
What?
The fire
my
shit.
Man yeah, my man Voight don't be playing.
Which one is that?
Chicago Fire.
I haven't.
Yeah, that's my
they
show.
they coincide.
Yeah.
The
Chicago
PD is
yeah.
2 different shows, but they're both in the same town.
The same bracket,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So you'll see.
You see them. They
They do crossover shit.
That's super dope, man.
I think they even have one called Chicago ER, if I'm not wrong.
They do.
There's 3 shows that intertwine.
But that one is a little gore.
Yeah,
like it's like a little too much. You be seeing
that's
things
the
that
real
you
ER, nigga.
I don't want to see that stuff.
And it's in Chicago, so
even though
imagine.
you might have presented yourself that you might have did that to somebody, but I don't want to see. I don't stick around and watch what I did. I'm just gonna keep it pushing.
Crazy, yo.
But yeah, man,
shows are crazy.
You know, it's some good TV being ushered back in.
Yes.
Like I said, man, tonight is the whole kickback off of Power, so y'all get in tune. You know what I mean? But on that note, man, that's concluding Ooh Sports, man. Let's jump into another joint.
Yo, so before I jump into this next joint and we start wrapping it up, I just wanted to go back and say, man, thank you for everybody who's tuning in. If you were in the beginning and you got the question, we'll be getting to the winner of that after this joint. Also, I want to ask you guys a question, a sports question, and you can see who answers it.
Sure.
All right, cool. And I'm gonna start doing this a little bit more too. You know, even with me and you and shit, when it's just me. And you.
Definitely.
But yo, so we got 2 New Yorkers in the house, right? So this question should be easy. What'd you say?
Brooklyn.
Even better, because this question is directly towards Brooklyn.
Okay.
Nah, I bet I messed this one up.
Yeah,
right.
That's why I was like, "What'd you say?"
Same thing I took in off that one.
Nah, I got my phone.
Same thing I took in off that.
Yo, all right. So the Brooklyn Dodgers were named after residents who evaded what?
The Brooklyn Dodgers was named after
residents that evaded what?
Yeah, what was it that they evaded to be named?
Poverty?
The Dodgers. Nah, it's not poverty.
Slavery.
Nah. Let's see if people in the comments even know this shit.
Weather?
Nah.
I'm just gonna.
I'll give you like 2 more guesses each.
They were created to evade.
What?
Like the nickname the Dodgers is
Prohibition?
No.
Rodents?
No.
You gotta give a hint.
That has to do with something that existed at that time in the streets.
That's not a good.
Like not
shout out to my big homie.
Not in the
he giving
streets
us
like the
hints.
hoods of streets. I mean, it's something that
Fucking cars. Like,
they used as transportation in that time in the streets.
Yeah,
That's
so
like too specific.
Dodging cars and shit.
Nah, it's not cars. You got 1 more guess with you too.
I'm just gonna save mine, so I'm just gonna make sure I come with the right answer.
Yeah, I gotta hear the right answer.
All right. You want the answer?
Yeah.
All right. Trolley streetcars. So.
Oh, the trolleys.
The trolley streetcars that used to run through Brooklyn.
You know, like San Francisco, like in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that still exists in San Francisco.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the Brooklyn Dodgers got their name from the residents who used to evade trolley streetcars.
Wow.
You know, as they sped by, you just kind of dodge them.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? I didn't even know that shit.
I wouldn't have got that.
That's crazy.
Good history for y'all.
Yeah,
man.
history
so what we
facts.
got lined up in the chamber.
All right, yo, so let's see what we got here in the mix. Let's play, let's play, you want to play some Ferrazarati joints? J Notes, Lou O.D., Anno Bands, 2 Turnt Jizzle, Bush Dot.
Let's go to 2 Turnt Jizzle. We
2
ain't
Turnt
shouted
Jizzle
them out in a while.
and
Let's
Mike
hit that.
Peasy.
Let's hit that raise the bar. On
2
there.
Turnt.
Raise the bar with the collab. What's his name?
Collaboration
Pastor
with
Troy.
Pastor Troy.
All right, man. Shout out to Turk and Mike Peasy, man, and Pastor Troy, yo.
Big shout out to them, man. And they always
Raise the
showing us
bar.
a lot of love, man. So shout out to them fellas, man.
Facts.
FODB, homie. Trap man, what up? Hey, yo, this your boy Pastor Troy checking in, right? We doing this shit from ATL to Memphis, nigga. We raising the bar. I came in the game just to raise the bar. I got this shit for a foreign car. Told my mom and daddy I'ma raise the bar. Now I'm a star. Yeah, I'm a star. I raised the bar. I take it up another notch. The pastor of the doctor tell them niggas don't get shot. I raised the bar. I raised the proof. I'm 90 proof tequila. I hit the booth and lock it loose and swipe them like a visa. Chopper told her, that jizzle, it ain't never over. Now I'm riding in my Nova with my bitch rolling my dough to raise the bar. By the bar, it don't make me none. I be chilling with my gun. I never blink, I never run. I raise the bar, nigga. Who you are, nigga? It doesn't matter. You ain't got enough. We ain't fucking with Pastor Disaster. Now it's a crime scene, crime team, and bullet build a car. Automatic weapons, nigga. Raise the bar. All I do is raise the bar. All I do is raise the bar. Hater, act it, turn up with the hate. Wait your turn up. Better go and get your earn up. Don't get hit up with this burner. $1 get money. $1 get money. $1 get money. $1 get money. Hey, no making no money. Hey, no making no money. Hey, no making no money. All I do is raise the bar. Raised up on them haters and don't give a fuck who don't like it. Yeah, streets rockin' with the kid and I'm keeping them hoes in sight. This South Memphis shit up in me. I come from a Grammy city. You had your hand out your whole life. He had the grand to get it. Living legend gon' Google me and tell them haters pay some hundreds. He ain't nothing but a city boy, but well known across the country. Fuck a hater, I just raise on them. Know you wanna see me down bad. Slick hating ain't no benefit. That's why you broke with your clown ass. Ain't no made no money. All the blogging don't get you a check. Got mad at me, crash down. That's an emotional wreck. Still remain on that black shit. Yeah, it's up there like a jet. And I ain't even try to raise on them. That's just how a nigga flex. All I do is raise the bar. All I do is raise the bar. Hater, act it, turn up with the hate. Wait your turn up. Better go and get your earn up. Don't get hit up with this burner. $1 get money. $1 get money. $1 get money. $1 get money. Hey, no making no money. Hey, no making no money. Hey, no making no money. All I do is raise the bar.
These niggas not on my level. I'm raising the bar, that's applying the pressure. I'm moving this silent, these niggas be hate, so I know they ain't silent. Yeah. I keep my foot on their neck. I'm making it hard for these niggas to breathe. These niggas ain't weighing up. They ain't fucking with me. Hey, they gon' get you no money. These niggas all in they feelings. I'm going to get me a bag. I'm trying to get me some millions. Came back in the game, fresh off the block, it's two-turn jizzle. I done broke the knob, ain't no turning me down, you know I'm official. I'm an underdog, but don't count me out, cause I'm one of the best. Put some respect on my name, whoa, yeah, I know I'm a threat. I just turn up on them haters, talking outside of they neck. These niggas really some bitches, hating on the niggas' success.
All I do is raise the bar. All I do is raise the bar. Hater, act it, turn up with the hate. Wait your turn up. Better go and get your earn up. Don't get hit up with this burner. $1 get money. $1 get money. $1 get money. $1 get money. Hey, no making no money. Hey, no making no money. Hey, no making no money. All I do is raise the bar. Hey.
Big shout out to the family. That's two-turn Jizzle and MPZ with Raise the Bar remix. Crazy. Shout out to them, man. They got Pastor Troy on a remix. Big record for them, man. It's making noise right now all through the South. It's making noise all over the place right now for them, man. And shout out to them, man. They out there in Memphis doing their thing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Definitely, they've been rocking with us from the very beginning. Fun fact on them, they were actually the first group to send us something.
Yeah, the first group to send us
You know what I
a
mean?
song,
They
and they're from Memphis,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, they were actually the first guys to send us something. So, you know,
By way of Louisiana.
Yeah, by way of Louisiana. So,
Shout
you
out
know
to
what I
them.
mean? Big shout out to them, and we appreciate you guys so much, you know what I mean? Because you guys actually were the first ones that took a chance on us.
Yes,
You know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? So it's always infinite love and respect, you know what I mean? And we are more than happy blasting you guys' music off here. I know you guys got, and I hope they catching and they tuning in, because I know y'all got a project out there.
I know, man.
I'm hoping y'all float that project in this direction so we can, you know, blast off certain tracks in the joint.
Man.
Better
You
do
know what
that.
I mean? That'll definitely be super dope, man. And we're going to reach out to you guys as well, because we got a lot more in store here with the MELLO-ROOM that we would like to get you guys a part of as well. All of you
facts.
artists.
Yeah, everybody, man. Especially as things start lighting up, we can travel. Man, and me and Uz's original dream was to bring this on the road too, because like we not from Florida itself, and we like to travel, so we thought like, yo, we could bring MELLO-ROOM on the road. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
So eventually, hopefully, we get there too, man.
Yeah, and you know, and that was actually dope because we would have liked to, you know, make it to Two Turn Jizzle and MPZ's video shoot.
Yeah, that would've been
That
dope.
was in Atlanta.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
would've
and they
been
shot us the invite on that. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that we would like to make it to. You know, unfortunately, due to everything that's going on, it kind of slowed everything down for everybody.
Yeah.
But you know, we figuring out how to get it back in gear now that we at the standards that we're at.
Yeah.
So, you know, where we at, we're going to see if we can make it to one of those events, man, pop up on you guys, man. Even Hanzo Blaze.
Man,
and
we
them
working
guys,
on it, yo.
They're
Shout
up there,
out.
you know, they're in upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So even to them guys, you know what I mean, if we can make it to some of
Syracuse,
theirs.
Binghamton.
Yeah.
Yo, man, like,
Rochester.
yo, once the city's open, Jersey's open, so you know I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
Hollywood.
I've been out there, so I got a
You
couple.
from Hollywood back to the city.
Oh yeah, fuck that, yeah.
Yeah, and I
man.
believe Hanzo and them, because they got a wide net. I think it's some of them from Rhode Island. I think some of them, I think they got a wide net of.
Yeah,
the
they're
artists
in
that
the
they mess
tri-state. They're basically in the tri-state.
with. Oh, okay, that's what it is. So
yeah,
they're not all
I'm
one
not,
zone.
I'm not 100% sure the state, in fact, where they're from, but I know they're within the tri-state, yo, which is, you know, for us, that's a 3-hour ride at the fucking most.
Either direction.
Yeah.
Either direction.
Yeah. So that's dope, man. So definitely, man, we appreciate the love from all you guys, man. And we like coming here every week doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't y'all music, we'd be sitting here blasting off our music and hoping somebody take note.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So on that note, man, I think it's been a great week here at the MELLO-ROOM.
Hell
We've had a damn good time. Shout out to my
brothers.
Chaps.
Well,
Shout out to my brothers, my
before
cousins,
you
my brothers.
before you really tune out, let me just remember, yo, every show, man, every Sunday we're gonna have a question in the beginning. That question, if you answer it right by the end of the podcast, the first person in the comments, we have people moderating and watching to see the first person who pop up. If you don't do it fast enough, sorry, I can't judge it only by what pops up in my comments first. You will win a prize, man. If you're local, it'll be some free studio time at Studio 1025. Go to studio1025.com to check out what we got. I'm constructing the website as we speak, so you can go there, check it out. It'll lead you to some of our Facebook pages and Instagrams and all that good stuff, man. But so we asked a question earlier today, earlier in the podcast. Let me grab this paper real quick.
Yeah, let's get around to that and let them know the winner.
And,
we also got to tag the winner.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag him right now. I was actually in the middle of that shit. Yo, so the question was, what was MC Shan's single in 2013? All right, so shout out to Jesse James.
Big shout out to Jesse James.
To getting that question first. And Ooze, you want to answer the question?
Yeah.
Since Jesse James is the winner, everybody, he got it correct. So if you want to go back in the comments and give him a shout out or whatever, you'll see what the answer is, yo. But Ooze, you want to give him the answer to what was MC Shan's single in 2013?
That was Everybody Wants to Be a Big Star.
Drive a Big Car. Yeah, I picked that question because like we had them in history. So when I say 2013, you kind of like that nigga had a single. Shut the fuck up, nigga. And
when you think of him, you really think history.
Yeah.
You know
Yo,
what I'm
shout out
saying?
Jesse James, man. If you just tuning in, man, you did win I'm gonna hit you up in your messenger, and what I need you to do is send some of your information over to my email.
So
I'm gonna send you all that when I get off of here.
Your product, you know what I mean? We gotta ship you your product.
Yeah,
rock that right.
I'm gonna send you that information through your messenger if you don't mind after this, after we get off of here, and then we'll get you worked out, man, and send you some that free T-shirt and mask, okay, bro?
And definitely when we do send that to you,
thanks for tuning in and sharing, brother. Thank you.
And post it, you know what I'm saying, or at least send it to us so we could post it. You know what I mean? Basically, just let us know that you're showing the support. We appreciate you for rocking out with us always.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you again, Jesse James, bro, for sharing and all that and shit, bro. But listen, everybody out there, bro, don't let it just be him that answers. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody could win.
Anybody could win this. So I'm not gonna give hints like I did the first time. It was something new. But when I give the question, the most I'm gonna do is put it into the comments or bring it up sometime during the podcast again. But you got to be tuned in from beginning to end, guys.
Indeed.
So, like I said, if you're local, we giving away free studio time. And if you're out of town, we got certain merch. Right now, it's a T-shirt and mask with a newer design that you've seen probably pop up during the music and stuff like that. And like I said, go to studio1025.com. If you're looking to check out what the studio looks like, if you go to studio1025.com/MRP merch, you can order our shirts there, our old style, our classic style shirts and hats, snapbacks. But pretty soon we're gonna have more merch up there, like the five square hats. What are they called? The 5-point hats they got, and
the dad hats
and shit like that. So man, check us out, man.
Definitely, man. And on that note, man, we're gonna give our shout outs before we get up out of here. Because it is early in the day kind of still, and we got a lot of things we got to tend to.
Hell yeah, man.
But we
Work never
definitely
stops
appreciate everybody for rocking out with us today, man. And for all those who did rock out, continue to like, share, pass it like a joint, and make sure it come back to me at the end. You heard?
Hell yeah, man. But, much love to everybody.
Definitely. Yo. On that note, man, I would definitely like to say big shout out to Ayers Printing, J Notes and the family. You know, you guys always rock out with us. We appreciate the love and support from you guys.
Yeah, man.
Also, big shout out to iCravesDessert.net. Go check them out. Go check them out, please, man. Show some love and support. They got some real good.
Yeah, black owned as well, man. I never really said that because I don't really try to make that fucking apparent. But he brought it up earlier, so I want to say it again. Yeah, that company's also black owned as well.
Indeed, man. So go show some love and support, man. She got some real good goodies over there for people, man. So you know, you like to roll one, kick back, get right, you know, and then get your munch on. Reach out because they got the munchies for you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Also, big shout out to everybody, like I said, that tuned in and rocked out with us. Big shout out to everybody back home that tunes in, rocks out. Even the ones that don't get to tune in and rock out. Big shout out to you because you all, I love and miss all you guys.
Well, you eventually tune in when it's not live anymore.
Yeah, you know, I love all you guys, man, and I definitely wish I could see more of y'all more often.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
you know what's, not to cut you off, but you know what's crazy is I know for facts, yo, when we open, when we can fly back and forth, niggas is gonna be gone. Everybody's gonna go.
Yeah.
This is like, cause it's like this whole year people been so segregated from each other that even if you didn't want to take vacation this year, after this year's over, you're gonna be like, I'm fucking taking a vacation somewhere.
Man. See, like even like for now, like yesterday, I would have loved to make it home. You know, yesterday they had a big event in my hood. It was for T. Burke. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, may he rest in peace, man. Great man.
Yeah,
that dude was one of a kind with it. You know what I'm saying? And
I hope we can bring back block parties and shit like that.
I think that's what's really gonna come back a lot through this because in your remembrance for people in these neighborhoods, that's really all you have. You know, and that was the essence for it all. From the beginning of the neighborhood creation, you know what I'm saying, was the block parties and the togetherness.
Yeah, man, you know me, I miss all that shit, son.
You know, all we really have is togetherness. You know what I'm saying? So I really wish I'd have got to make it out there yesterday. I'm so sorry I couldn't. You know what I mean? But I definitely was well aware of it. You know, my heart, my prayers, all my love goes out there to the family. You know what I mean?
Right.
L, Rel, y'all already know. Y'all like brothers to me. You know what I'm saying?
Family,
so
La Familia.
It's always love. You know what I mean?
Right.
But on that
got
note,
any shout outs you want to say, homie?
Yeah, Chipper Chaps, what up, man? Shout
out to my world. Shout out to everybody that love me. I love y'all back. If you hate me, I love you too.
That's a whole fact.
You understand? I'm gonna leave that like that, man.
All right, yo, man.
Prosper.
Thanks to all the artists who send in music. Thanks to everybody who watches, man. Big Ooze, Chaps,
family,
you know, Ed Cypher, man, who work in the studio with us, man. Shout out to everybody who hold it down, man.
Shout
this
out
is Sunday
to
Fun Day. Hopefully they open up the bars and shit soon, and me and Ooze can start bringing this shit to the rooftops.
Yeah, we can start
out
getting in
there
and get
start
mixy
fucking with y'all
you know?
niggas, man. And yo, just tune in every Sunday, 3 p.m. man. We here, yo.
Yeah, I already know.
Peace. Yo, I'm gonna play my man's I'm playing Bags, yo.
You wanna play Bags for the takeout?
Yeah.
Let's see. You see Ed was talking about, I want to hear Diamonds. I think, Syph,
I thought I played Diamonds.
You did play Diamonds. I think Syph missed that one.
Yeah, he did. I wrote him to that. I told him. I said, you missed that already.
I think he missed that one. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. What we got? You got Bags.
Yeah. Or you know what? I could play Jeezy Fresh.
That's cool. That's another Rob Dent joint.
Yeah, Jeezy Fresh.
Definitely. You can go into that.
Shout out
to Rob Dent, man.
Shout out Rob Dent.
Please.
Hopefully
be on the lookout because we're going to try to have him in the building with us next weekend. So
yeah, that's what I'm hoping that I'll have him here next week, if not in the following weeks, yo.
Yeah,
so shout out to
we
homie
can set
and
that
shit.
up, man. So y'all keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, yo, Jeezy Fresh by Rob Dent, yo, and his peoples.
Indeed. Y'all be good.
Thanks.
One take player.
True OG. Y'all smoke gas. I smoke rapper weed. All day. 810.
Sit back and I listen, Jeezy told me game is free, okay? 1990 nigga never had a front, that's still today. Being in the trap so long today, I should have bought a rape. Still fucking up your re-up so your profit never pay. Sit back and I listen, Jeezy told me game is free, okay? 1990 nigga never had a front, that's still today. Being in the trap so long today, I should have bought a rape. Still fucking up your re-up so your profit never pay.
The feeling is mutual when opportunities in front of me. I just wanna see millions in palm trees when my ILIDs wake up outside my patio window. Double B on her knees, slop slow white roll blowing on endo. As she swallows, make my way to the front door. No need to check people, bamboo fence, keep it discreet though. Young 810 nigga taking streets of Orlando. Graduated from Fly City, bitch, my whole city abandoned. Yeah, for 17 years I watched mama tell some lies. For the past 10 years, all women and men lie. I doubt my wishes went up and blessings came down from the sky. Spoken to existence, motivator switches, counting up the riches, reinvested tipping. We up next, breaking all these places. I'm in the Gucci PJs on a private jet. Couple gold chains, rolling his and hers. Fly a Swift, I put it on the curb. Brought the hood to the suburb, became the man, left for hood nerd. Bad bitch, I do not entertain. So for fearless, yeah, we do our thing. East side, nigga.
Sit back and I listen, Jeezy told me game is free, okay? 1990 nigga never had a front, that's still today. Being in the trap so long today, I should have bought a rape. Still fucking up your re-up so your profit never pay. Sit back and I listen, Jeezy told me game is free, okay? 1990 nigga never had a front, that's still today. Being in the trap so long today, I should have bought a rape. Still fucking up your re-up so your profit never pay.
My first flow was future tense, led this second with presence, then Prezzies on Prezzies, let her know I'm all good. I love women too much not to do what I could, but a nigga don't play tricks, so never tell me I should. I do gains and lift weights, she do squats and cush breaks. Most of you niggas pump fake chicken wings with Fridays, we at finger licking. 11 a.m. on Saturday, drop to blue, no 20 minutes after my eyes wait. Racked up lifestyle, keep my shoebox on smile. I keep my auntie in proud, I keep my team at wow. Keep all my business affairs, double excelling in style. The source, I'm just that. My vibe, your catch that. I'm back.
Sit back and I listen, Jeezy told me game is free, okay? 1990 nigga never had a front, that's still today. Being in the trap so long today, I should have bought a rape. Still fucking up your re-up so your profit never pay. Sit back and I listen, Jeezy told me game is free, okay? 1990 nigga never had a front, that's still today. Being in the trap so long today, I should have bought a rape. Still fucking up your re-up so your profit never pay.
We out of here.